man, because she's not gonna be. But I know she took you to the dance, and that's all that matters. And by the way, gentlemen, we are officially live. Normally, we would have some banter beforehand, but we already had that shit. I picked the game.
Finally.
Oh, I picked the game. All right.
Oh no.
Oh, I picked the game,
Oh,
Jesus. Oh, I picked the
no.
game. I am not playing this shit on hard, and I refuse to play Festering Skies. Screw that crap, because Festering Skies, yeah, it's straight crap. Yeah. Screw that. Yeah, fuck Festering Skies. Like I told myself I won't do that shit ever again. I was like, that shit turned into I was running out of time on everything. So
Keep running, running, and running. Anyway.
running.
Uh,
Okay.
so to continue the light skinned rant, I guess I'm not from the time
Yes.
of Drake. I am from the time of Albie Sure, Eric DeBar, Edric
That-
DeBarge.
Elder Bars. It don't
Elder
matter,
Bars, thank
Drake.
you.
And you know what? None of them was as big as Drake. So he y'all rep. I hate it. I hate it for y'all.
Uh,
I mean, like y'all just victim of circumstance. It's just guilt, just victim of association.
why we gotta be associated with Drake just because we light skinned? Look. He
hate it.
Jewish. He Jewish Canadian. He
This
Jewish
man
Canadian.
said Jewish Canadian.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I hate to bring this up. Don't we got something going against Canada anyway due to old fake redhead anyway? Never mind. I had to say that, but we'll leave that alone. Anyway.
Man, look, let me tell you something. When
El
it got
DeBarge, not El.
man, look, exactly. Again, El DeBarge was my dude.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'll be sure.
I'll be sure. Which did y'all hear that story about Al B. Sure? There go with me with the crazy facts again.
Wait.
Y'all hear
I'll
that?
be sure.
Yes.
I thought wasn't he just straight white?
No.
No.
You're thinking John B.
Yes,
Or-
John B was a white dude.
Yeah. That's
You're
right. That's
thinking
it.
John B.
That's right.
I
That's
might
right.
I'll even claim John B over Drake. I'm sorry.
That's right. I was like, it's just B. I was like, wait. I was like, nah,
Wait.
it was John. You said John B. I was like, yeah, it was John B. That was just like, oh, this dude is mixed, but no, he's white. He just looks mixed.
He
So-
had the fade and all that. Yeah.
So we got John B. I claim John B. Yeah, there was Al B. Shore. But the story I heard about Al B. Shore, El
Yeah, go
DeBarge,
ahead.
Holly Berry, she lost some of her hearing. Okay?
What?
Yeah, she's doesn't have full hearing in one of her
yeah,
ears.
she's
Partially deaf. She's partially deaf in one of her ears. And it's come out over time that her ex abused her and caused that.
Eric
Okay.
Benet?
No. They said it was before Eric Benet and everybody else. Okay. So,
She
yeah.
dated every like R&B nigga.
Exactly. So
And
here's
then
the
David Justice was just randomly there.
yeah. He was just like, oh, he popped up. I was like, okay, guy. So what's crazy is it was rumor has it that I think it was for years everybody thought it was Al B. Shore. But no, it wasn't. According to some reports, it was Wesley Snipes.
What?
Yep, they're trying to say he was the one that did it, not Al. Because Al has said straight up, he was like, she had that before I got with him. Straight up told him. Straight up said it. Yep. So, but they don't.
Wesley
It's one of those things. Yeah, it was one of those things that people don't talk about, man. Kind of like kind of like the Cosby thing. The motherfuckers didn't mention that shit. You know
I
what
will
I'm saying?
Be right back,
True.
gentlemen.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
So,
But Wesley?
that's what I said.
Tax evasion.
Oh,
is one
tax
thing,
evasion?
but-
Oh, Gallo
Tax
Walkers?
evasion- Yeah. Tax evasion is one thing. Hey, Gallo Walkers was a hell of a movie. But I never saw myself as
Really?
I never saw I saw Gallo Walkers. I liked it. But I
Okay.
said I never pictured Wesley Snipes being abusive.
Yeah, but that was like I said, that was the word around the campfire for a while, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we heard the rumors of what Terrence Howard.
Yeah, we've heard about the rumors of Terrence Howard. I mean, everybody said it was a couple of them cats was like that, and you know how it goes. People, hold on, people sit there and talk that good. So,
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. That's wild. Uh-oh.
yeah, that's what I said.
That is
Hold on,
nothing.
I gotta copy the address to this.
Oh yeah, what did I have a sponsor for today? Who
I
was
don't
today's
know.
sponsor?
I don't know.
I
You
think we
tell
said
me.
something about it. I'm trying to figure out who was it last week.
I don't know, but I think was it hot dog related.
I thought it was pizza related this week.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, oh yeah. I said no, never mind. We're gonna leave it alone because you never know. But Papa might get mad at me for talking about his ill about his pizza.
Who?
Papa John's.
Motherfucker, you wild dog.
Look. I'm not I used to be a fan of Papa John's, but they didn't change something where the crust tastes like the bread tastes like cardboard. I don't know what it is. Definitely ain't gonna mention kombucha. Ugh.
Fuck kombucha.
There it
Fuck
is.
kombucha.
Thank
Look,
you.
I'm gonna help you out with that shit.
Thank you.
You know, I'm gonna help you out with that shit. Motherfucking kombucha. You and that damn kombucha, bro.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible. But anyway,
Hey,
I wish Don was here for this. I wish T
see,
was
we
here
gonna
for
talk
this.
shit. We gonna talk shit while TeaVirus is not here. So TeaVirus is TeaVirus later on when he listens to this shit down the line, he'd be like, "Oh, you sons of bitches was talking shit the whole time while we were sitting here." Yeah, you damn right. We were talking all that good. Some damn kombucha. Fuck kombucha.
That
Oh,
damn kombucha.
yeah, fuck a kombucha. Fuck a kombucha. Fuck a kombucha. Fuck a kombucha. Fuck a
He written a song.
kombucha. You damn right. Fuck kombucha. Shit, tasting like some weird cola shit.
It
Anyway.
ain't even cola, bro. It ain't even cola. It's just like strong vinegar.
Oh my god.
Terribleness.
Terrible.
Fermented
Terrible.
fruits.
Terrible. All right, you back? Okay. And
today's sponsor is Sonic, where happy hour is the best thing you've had in a long time.
In 20 goddamn
happy
years.
hours comes fast. Wait, wrong Sonic.
Yeah, gotta go fast.
It comes fast, and sometimes fast as a fucking bullet.
Yo, and they got chili dogs. Anyway, on that note, hi folks, welcome to the Outpost 406 podcast. My name is Riovane. I am here with FGC TeaVirus.
Hello, how y'all doing?
And with Sanosuke.
Oh, I feel so blessed. Thank you. Yeah, what's up?
He finally remembered.
Fuck. Yeah. I mean, Sanosuke.
He's growing.
Oh, he was growing. He just had to revert.
Motherfucker,
I'm forward, 3 steps back.
I'm a grower, not a shower, motherfuckers. Anyway, so with that said,
you didn't have to say that shit. Jesus Christ.
You could have left that alone, bro. You could have left that alone.
I'm in pain. Fuck y'all. I love y'all, but fuck y'all. I'm still hurting. Anyway, let's get the janitorial shit out the way because, you know, we got a lot to do today. Because me and TeaVirus are supposed to be watching some shit later on his channel, which is FGC TeaVirus. You can find him on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, and after the show, we're probably going to be watching some stuff. You can reach out to us on Discord and all this other good stuff, but we'll get to that. Let's get the other janitorial out of the way. The game on the screen right now you're watching is going to be Phoenix Point. The reason why I'm putting Phoenix Point on is because, let's be real, I needed something because we got a lot of news stories today. A lot of people passed away, and we've been gone for 2 weeks. So we got to sit there and we got to, get some shit KO'd, So
Death had his bingo card out. This
I told you. I told
Ooh-wee.
you. I told you. Death was running like fucking kill streaks, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Death had some kill streaks.
Killtacular.
Killtacular.
Running
riots. Shoot. So now that we got all that other good shit out the way, you guys are going to witness Phoenix Point. It was a game created by the original creators of XCOM. I'm talking about the XCOM PC version, not Enemy Unknown or Enemy Within or XCOM 2. Even though I love them both, this game is it's not bad. It's not as great, but
Right.
it had the potential to be amazing, and unfortunately, it's.
I hate to be this guy, but you know these motherfuckers don't know shit about no XCOM.
Yeah, some people probably do.
They probably heard of it, but this is different. They don't. You know these motherfuckers don't.
You don't think so?
You know they don't. They don't. They don't. One, XCOM is an old school ass series.
It's true.
It is true. It is true.
It is very old.
I watched Rio stream XCOM a couple times.
Man, I had a whole stream where I put everybody in 406, and only one person died in 406, and that was unfortunate because he got blown up by barrels. Like, it wasn't my fault. Actually, it was my fault because I kind of put him in a really fucked up position. So,
Actually, I don't know if you streamed it more than once, but I remember watching it.
Yeah, I did it more.
I was like, and what is my job? Grenadier. Okay.
Yeah, you were a grenadier.
All I needed to fucking hear.
It was you were a grenadier, and I think your wife was support, and y'all always ran together. I had it to where y'all ran together, and so like I had it to where everybody like I tried to keep it in canon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I actually remember that stream.
Yeah.
I remember something happened with Buster.
It was Buster with the barrels.
We went on this. It was Buster, and we went on this rant about someone saying his name with a lisp or something. Buster. I don't remember what. I just remember like.
Yeah.
How do you say Buster with a lisp?
Bro, Buster with a lisp.
I don't remember.
Buster.
What prompted that?
Mm-hmm.
I just remember I was in the chat and I was typing. Wow, y'all just. I don't remember what it was, but something just got on like saying his name with a lisp, and I just put a W in between the B and the U. I can't remember, but I do remember that that stream, dude.
Yeah, the stream was good, man. I had a good time with the stream, and we.
Is it on this channel?
Huh?
Is it on this channel?
Buster. No, I think it's on my old channel. That meme.
Okay.
Buster. Yeah, Buster. I had Buster in some shorts. Buster. He was in some shorts and he died, and that shit was so funny. He had a fucking bro. He died in jorts, dog. Like how do you go out like that and a fucking
it was his day off.
It was more than his day off. Yo, he got look. He shouldn't have been at work that day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah. And I can't really go into detail on this in particular, but there was a response, gentlemen. There was a response.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a response, and I'll get with y'all on that one offline.
Sweet Jesus.
So yeah, sweet Jesus is correct. All right, so here's what we got from the top, man. We got some deaths to go over. We got some announcements game wise. Let's start with the gaming thing, man. Let's end with the gaming thing. Let's get the hardcore shit.
Get the death out.
Get the death out of the way. Okay.
Yep.
From the top, Roberto Orsi passed. Roberto Orsi, well known for the Star Trek series, Star Trek, big sci-fi producer and writer, and been in the game for a minute, bro. And I was very shocked that he passed away, but yeah, it was but he passed away, and I think he was dealing with kidney issues.
Yes, kidney issues.
Yeah. Yeah. So he will definitely be missed. Gene Hackman They said that shocked me.
You called that one. You
Yeah,
called that one.
I
when we
called
talked
it.
about it.
Yeah, when I told you about it, I was like, ain't no way it had to be what do you call that shit?
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon
And that's what it
monoxide
was?
poison. Yeah.
He called
That's
it.
what I mean. That's usually what that is
He
when
called it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was like when I looked into it a little bit more, they're just like they just found dead. I'm just like all three of them. It's just like that's
Wife,
probably carbon monoxide.
husband,
Yeah.
wife, dog.
Yeah.
So now you got to realize like what situation. How did he get in that situation where with carbon monoxide poisoning? They weren't like in a car and like.
It was their house, right?
Yeah, it was their house.
Yeah, so it's just like somebody got to answer for that.
Yeah,
because you just don't get carbon monoxide poisoning. You have to go out of your way to facilitate that because of just basic safety regulations.
That's why we got That's why you got the what you call when they're supposed to go off.
Yep.
I'm guessing he didn't change his batteries. Bad taste, but still.
Oh wow, that was
bad
wow.
Taste.
That was
bad taste, but still.
Wow.
I hear it. Look, that thing went off of my house, my old house, every single time saying when it need batteries, right? I changed the batteries. If something popped up, oh yeah, it'll go off. It did what it was supposed to. Even when I did my test, you tested to make sure it works. It worked.
Yeah, but what shocked me, like I said, because everybody, was dead. And I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's just like even the dog. That's when it hit me. Yeah. It might have been carbon monoxide poisoning.
From what was told. Oh my God, I can't. I swear you would think, oh man, he should be able to aim and hit from this position, but he can't. So for some odd reason. So when I read about it, a lot of people said that the workers found the bodies later on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew exactly where. They didn't go in the house. None of the workers would ever go in the house, so they didn't know what was up. But and wow, I don't have the correct vision to make this shot. This is crazy. I don't have the shot. That's fucking nuts. I'm like, bruh, like, come on. Like, I get it. I know you're trying to be accurate, but come on, dog. It don't have to be this damn bad. Anyway, so yeah, people are going to answer. There's got to be a study. You know what I'm saying? Because they also said that there was an open pill bottle on the table, and where he was found, his body was found. They said they had been sitting there for a couple days.
Oh.
So they're gonna look into this. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I mean, they still have to.
Yeah, they ain't got no choice.
They still have to determine, cause of death. That's just.
Yeah, they gotta look that shit up. Okay, so, Gene Hackman was famous for Crimson Tide, French Connection.
So many movies: French Connection,
Enemy of the State.
Lex Luthor.
Superman.
Man, yes.
Lex Luthor.
I know a couple of cats were screaming. A couple shows I was watching, they were screaming about him saying Tessmacher, Miss Tessmacher, Miss Tessmacher. That was my shit. That was my shit, bro.
Right.
Damn, I got a kill shot somehow. Trying to figure out. Oh. Come on, give me the. Almost had it. Come on.
Say, give me the cash.
Give me the cash.
Well, after that, Michelle Trachtenberg, ladies and gentlemen.
Bruh, that Harriet the Spy, dog.
Have they came out with that?
They said it was she had issues with her liver. Yeah.
Yeah. I know that because I remember like when I saw like a picture of her like a few months ago, and I'm like, like, what happened? She just lost so much weight. I'm like, whoa, what happened? And it's like, yeah, she's liver problems. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, she's had liver problems for a minute, and so because of it, a lot of people were like, well, they didn't know, that she was that sick. But well, people in the know knew she was sick. You know what I'm saying? But
but she kept it on the low.
Yeah, she kept it on the low. And it's sad, man, because like I said, she was in Harriet the Spy, she was in Cop Out, she was in Euro Trip, she was in a lot of movies, man.
Pete and
So
Pete.
Pete and Pete, she sure in the hell was. She sure in the hell was on Pete and Pete. No, I don't. You know what? I should have
Well,
put him in the damn
the
vehicle.
good news is it wasn't suspicious. It was natural
Yeah,
causes. It was your liver.
yeah.
So, basically, I just looked in a little bit more into it, and they just said natural causes. So, and the
Mhm.
family's asking for privacy. So, hey,
You
let them
know,
have it.
yeah, I'm like you. Respect that shit. Respect that shit. Also we got recently Angie Stone. Angie Stone, and that shit
Yeah,
is just wild. I didn't know she was in the business for that long. She had been in the business for quite a few
long
years.
time. Yeah,
Yeah, 63 years old, I think.
Yeah, she was in her 60s.
yeah,
Yeah,
she was
she
in her
was in her
60s. Yeah,
60s. So yeah, she had
car
been
accident, no less.
car
Did they
Hmm.
say
accident.
she?
Absolutely.
Did she say she was the only one?
I don't know if she was the only one in the car. They said it hit her Sprinter van. She was in a Sprinter van or something. And
What?
yeah, she was in the Sprinter van and got hit. And bruh, there's pictures online of the actual accident, and that is wild at how bad it is. Yeah, it was bad. It wasn't like, oh man, maybe she could have walked. No, she wasn't walking away from that shit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there was another cat. I don't know which who's got a computer in front of him. That's
I got
not
one.
me. This cat. God, he was another cat. He was a actor, and he passed away actually a couple days ago. Um, he was in Scrooged. He was in Scrooged. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Um,
Well,
I'll
not
tell you.
don't
David
don't
Joe
tell me.
David Johansen. David
David
Johansen. He was a
Hold up.
singer. Yeah. He was with the New York Dolls, the punk band New York Dolls. He also passed away February 28th. I
What?
remember him from Scrooge. I think he played the cabbie or something like that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
What floor?
yeah, the floor. Yeah, he
What
was in a
floor do you
couple.
want to go to?
Yeah.
did we talk
Wow.
about Miss Flack?
No, we didn't. Roberta
We did
Flack.
not. Roberta Flack.
Roberta Flack as well. Like I
What?
said, Death was going for kill streaks. For real.
Bingo, man.
Bingo.
Yeah,
Bingo.
she passed on the 24th.
Jesus, man.
That's who. That's yes. Killing me softly. Oh my
Killing me
God.
soft. Yeah,
Yep.
killing me
Hmm.
softly. Roberta Flack, bro. So
Well, she was 88, so
yeah, but still, you know what I'm
still,
saying?
yeah, yeah. But here's
So
the thing, as you
hmm
stated, given, and I hate to say it like this, being faced with mortality, every almost every singer that we've grown up with, or somebody that's we used to hear as kids,
hmm
they've passed, or an actor that we've had or seen has passed, and we're like, no, but we forget how old they really are in the long
Yeah,
run.
Yeah, bro.
Gene was 5 away from that century achievement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Which is wild to me that he actually was that he was, around that
I
long.
was more shocked that he was 95 than, you know, still shocked that he passed, but it was more of like, wow, he was 95.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow.
yeah. Some folks don't even make it that long, bro.
Mm-mm.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I got to give him, the fact that he made it as far as he did. I'm happy for him, but I'm like you, like that is just
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just crazy. But so oh yeah, I forgot this game. The Overwatch, you actually have to select. You can select the cone with. Um. So, but yeah, bro, like I said, people were getting pieced out left and right, man. That's that's nuts, but that's how it is. Well, anybody
Yep.
else? Am I missing anybody? I think those were the biggest
I'm
names.
looking. Did we talk about Lawler?
Who?
who?
John Lawler.
No.
Facts of life.
What?
Uh-uh.
He passed
No.
on. He passed on the 13th.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Good grief.
I
That
mean,
bingo
Kill
card is
he was
streaks.
full.
he was in hospice, so
Oh yeah. So he was,
well, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
yeah, he was meant. Yeah,
Wow.
it was
He was
time.
80, 83.
Yeah, but still, bro.
Let's see who else. Of
He
course,
just
Irv
looking.
Gotti.
Of course, Irv got it.
Well,
We
yeah,
mentioned
We
Irv
talked
got
about
it.
David, and we talked about
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we mention Gareth Hudson?
No, we did not mention Gareth Hudson.
Oh wow.
Shit.
Who was Gareth Hudson?
From the band, like the
Mhm.
actual. It's a band called the band.
The band. Yeah.
Yeah. He was the last member too, if I remember that correctly.
Mhm. I think he was, brother.
Oh wow. All right then.
Yeah, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, they were with Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was his band before he like kind of broke off. Let's see. Marianne Faithfull.
Mhm.
It took me a minute, and then I actually listened to like that song "Tears Go By." I'm like, oh, that
You're
was
like,
her.
I know who that is. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's "Tears Go By." Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah,
Mhm.
there's been 11 so far.
11. Yeah.
Yeah, Anita Bryant. Well,
Anita-
she was in December actually. She
Yeah.
was last year technically.
Yeah. Well, some people, but there are people who are dying, and people didn't even realize that they were dead. Like some
Mhm.
people didn't know about Norman Lear being dead. I was like, yeah, Norman Lear's been dead since
Yep.
2023. So
It's just one of those. It's just like you heard about it, but it's just like, oh my goodness.
yeah, you
There's just a
don't.
lot of
You don't think about it. You're
No.
so
Yeah.
used to them being around. Look,
Mhm.
I'm gonna knock on wood for this one. I'm gonna hate it when I hear "Rest in peace, Mel Brooks."
Oh yeah, yeah. Me and you both. I'm gonna be like, well, shit. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
dude, there's a lot. Like it's just crazy when you think about it. Like, I mean, there's going to be people who are younger that are
Mhm.
past. And I hate to say it, but there might be some of us who might not be here in the next 10 years.
That's
But
true.
like,
Oh, you ain't wrong.
but then you think about like some of these older actors, like, in 10 years we're probably not going to have Morgan or Clint.
Yeah, because you remember Morgan Freeman. I know from what I understand, he's been dealing with some shit for years,
Yeah,
like with his
like
hands
we're
and
not going
everything
to
else.
have him. Yeah, because I know he's had a fake hand for
fake hand.
years and
Well,
years
he
and
wears
years.
he wears like a glove or something over it, and I watched he did a documentary on black soldiers in World War II, and in it, like, there was no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You knew that his hand was jacked up, and from what I don't know if it was what it was, but I think he had some kind of
car accident.
Yeah.
Accident.
So
2008.
yeah, and because of that, he's doesn't have full mobility, so he wears that glove over it to keep it constricted and everything else. Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
see it.
yeah.
Oh, it's not fake. It's just
But he wears that glove.
paralyzed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
paralyzed. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, and plus, you can't walk around, with a hand that you can't move without,
Right.
it pooling with blood and everything else. So yeah, that's why he
Right.
keeps it. But yeah, bro. So it's coming. Death and taxes. Everything, as Thanos said, everything, it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So shit, Buther. Shout out to that nymph. Old mayor sitting up there. Buther. Anyway, what else we got? Let's move on to other entertainment news. Now that we got some deaths out of the way. Not to, besmirch it, but I hope they all rest in peace, and I hope wherever they are,
Let's get back to the lighter side of things.
there
for a
you
bit,
go. And
'cause
those are the
Lord have
only ones.
mercy.
Yeah, only
Whew.
people who suffer are those left behind. They no longer suffer, bro.
Oh
So,
yeah.
all right. So let's go to some other big news. This happened while we were on our hiatus last week, aka me having to go do some shit. Warner Brothers closed 3 studios. And
Yep.
Monolith was one of them, which shocked the
That's
hell out
crazy.
of me. Yeah, that's crazy. But I'm sitting up here thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Warner Brothers did that, but at the same time, I'm going, wow, yeah, Warner Brothers, you shut that down, but you kind of just, you weren't doing anything anyway. And the way David Zaslav is fucking running Warner Brothers, it don't matter. Everything's a tax write-off at this point, for him. So I know he ain't tripping.
Yeah.
But what kills me is I think Monolith are the same cats who did the Shadow series, right? Mordor and
Hold on.
I think so.
yeah. And I was talking to my boy about it. Shout out to Ty. Tega. Tega. Shout out to Tega. We were talking about it, and he
Yep,
made a good
Monolith.
point. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
He made a good point. The Nemesis system.
Oh God.
Why wasn't that milked out?
Oh my
Why?
God.
Man, dude.
Why wasn't that
was his
milked out?
First game on my fucking YouTube channel too.
You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't that milked? Like, let's be 100.
Look. I don't know. Maybe it was just the ineptitude of Warner Brothers just reaching into the past and fucking up shit with Monolith, because that was an amazing system.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense because the Nemesis system, can you not see that in an Assassin's Creed game?
Oh God. No. No, don't do that to me. No.
I mean, let's be real. We can put that in an Assassin's Creed game. Bro, we can put that into any anime-based game you can think of and have somebody chasing you. Imagine the Nemesis system in an actual Resident Evil game.
Yeah, a true nemesis.
A
you
true
beat this
nemesis.
guy. Guess what? Beat this guy. Guess what? I got stronger. Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, all I could think is, holy shit, that would be the jam. You know what I'm saying? But, let's get this.
Almost makes me want to go back and play it again.
What?
RE3 remake?
What? RE3 remake?
He said you want to play it again. I'm just... Surely he means that game that wasn't a cash grab.
No.
Not
he
at
said
all.
If it had the nemesis system.
No. You said you want to go back and play it again.
No.
You're talking about playing it again if it had
I'm
the
playing
Nemesis
Shadows
system.
of Mordor. I said Shadows of Mordor. No, that's what I meant. I meant playing Shadows of Mordor again.
Okay, well,
That's
regardless, I was trolling. I'm like, surely he means this game is not a shameless cash grab.
Oh no.
Shadows of Mordor was good.
Yeah, Shadows of Mordor was good.
It was
that's what I mean. I want to go back and play it again. That's what I meant. That in response to that, because again, I can hate on the Nemesis system pure and T, but still, it was different.
It was great for something that was brand new.
Yeah,
It had never been done before. Was it perfect? No, but like, had there been a few more games that really kind of dealt with it and like really fleshed it out and built on it, or if Monolith would have just made some more Shadow of the War games,
Yeah, I mean, but the thing about it is like I told you before, their biggest problem, Monolith's issue was they didn't want to put their engine out. They were just like,
which
nah.
is stupid. Like,
so I mean, 36, bro. So 2036.
2036 is the year. It can, then it can go free reign. Other people can use it.
Which is just stupid. And what have they done with it since then?
Not a damn thing.
Just trash. So,
not a damn thing, bro.
They deserve to go under. Fuck them. Go under. Sell your fucking system to somebody will do something with it. Go the way of fucking Bioware. Fuck y'all, mother. Fucking same place today.
You would think, oh man, let's go ahead.
I'm sorry,
but they could have did something, man, and that's what bugs me.
Yeah.
But in the process of the studio, process of those studios being closed, the Wonder Woman game was canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about it, so I didn't lose any sleep on it. But still, it still bugs me a little bit, because you would think, oh man, there's a Wonder Woman game coming up.
Yep.
You mean I know I was gonna have they were probably gonna have alternate costumes, and I was gonna run around as Linda Carter, looking
I
right.
mean, we might still get that. I mean, DC is really, really eyeing how successful Rivals have been.
This is true.
They've really been eyeing
Well,
that.
yeah.
I mean, can you imagine the DC rivals though?
Imitation is a form of flattery, of course.
Yeah. I mean, his was crazy. It will work
Yeah.
simply because, the fanboyism.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those motherfuckers who will play this game because it's DC, it can be objectively worse, but they'll still play it because it's DC.
Yeah, like they did DC versus Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Oof.
Please, Jesus. I'll never get over that.
It's like, on one hand, that game was. I mean, granted, it was MK before 9, so it was straight cheeks before they really put a focus on balance. But on the other hand, I did play
Injustice.
that man Captain Marvel, and he was busted.
Ugh.
So
Oh my god.
I couldn't hate it too much when I had a block string infinite. Just run up, hit this man with a forward 2, you died.
No. I played. It was Injustice, and I loved it. It was like one of the first few video games I played with my daughter.
Oh well, see, and Injustice was
It was
when they were NRS, not Midway. So Injustice was good.
Yeah.
Injustice was a really good game. I loved Injustice. I mean, I played Black Adam, so I
Oh
enjoyed
yeah,
Injustice.
you were
It was
winning.
goofy
You were
ass.
like, oh man, I'm winning at life. I mean, I can't even sit here and trip.
I mean, it was one of those. I'm going to play Teth no matter how bad he is. Well, good thing for me, he was one of the best characters of the game.
Oh yeah.
But I loved Injustice. Injustice 2 wasn't bad, and it was just I've never seen worse advertising and promotion for a game in my life.
Right.
It was crazy because people just like, what?
I'm
This
sure
game
you
came
have.
out. Like,
We just can't
yeah.
remember.
I mean, for a game that had that much anticipation, because like I said, Injustice 1 was really good.
Oh yeah. No. I remember. I still have the
Just,
game.
I mean, outside of unfortunately, how NRS does with their patches, where they have a set number of patches, and there's always like a character that comes after the patch, Martian Manhunter. That is just like Martian Manhunter. The first Injustice was like, you could tell they couldn't like do anything with him because they were out of
Yeah.
they only had a set number of patches that they can release. Unfortunately, they wasted one on Scorpion. People were just like, yeah, he's not that good. He's not good. And then they took away the only thing he had going for him, and then people were like, oh, he's really trash. Exactly. That's why you don't bitch about a character 2 days after he's out. Like, he's really not that good. He has a teleport. Once you learn how to see that shit, he's not that good. Oh, he's broken. Like, he's been out for 2 days, y'all. Immediately nerfed, and it's just like, wow, he's a terrible character. And then John shows up. It's just like, this what it feels like to be in a universe where fire doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I mean, Injustice 2 was fun though,
Mm-hmm.
It was a little too zoner friendly, and this comes from someone who doesn't have a problem chucking fireballs all day. I mean, I played Starfire, so once again, I was at the cool kids table, but
Listen at you.
You see, I don't want to hear nothing about no damn cool kids table. See, you can have all that shit, motherfucker. I mean, hey, when you play a top tier character, I can't sit there and hate. I can't hate. I mean, it's not every.
It was like I said, Injustice 2. It was a good game. It just there was no fanfare behind it.
No.
And it just came out and oh, it's Injustice 2, and the only people who really messed with it were people who NRS players, because like the first Injustice, everybody played that game.
Yep.
Everybody played that game. Like
That's
pros
correct.
from other game from other games played that game. And it was a popular, it was a well regarded game, well received game.
Mm-hmm.
It was just people who played Mortal Kombat, of course they played it. Street Fighter pros played it. People played Tekken played it. Because it was kind of like DBZ. It was interest was because they may not like NRS games, they may not like MK, but they like DC.
Right.
And there,
An actual legit fighter, and I can fuck people up is Superman. Whew, Superman. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. But anyway, Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Monolith going under, deservedly so.
Yeah.
how you gonna give that awesome, innovative system and just we don't want anybody else to use it? I'm like, okay, give us another Shadow game. Nah, we don't really feel like it. No, okay, all right.
And we just had an Amber Alert for John Creek.
Mm-hmm.
I just had an Amber Alert come through. Yeah, coming through everything. A child abduction.
RDC has ruined Amber Alerts for me. Every time I get an Amber Alert, I just picture Mark dropping everything and I got the baby. He just running back down.
Everybody, get in the car. Get in the car. We gotta go find the baby. We gotta find the baby.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta find the baby. Man, I'm telling you, bro. That's wild. That's wild. What else we got on this? What else we got on this magical list? Since I'm still pissed off about everything that's going down. Another thing
Pokemon Stadium.
Well, yeah, Pokemon Stadium. We'll get to that when we get to the game.
I don't know anything about that.
I think it's like Pokemon Coliseum or something, but we're going to get to that when we get to games. But Kathleen Kennedy, there was a rumor that she was going to retire from Lucasfilm at the end of 2025. I think some press junket put it out there. Okay, so we're like, all right, cool, it's whatever. It got picked up by the Hollywood Reporter, and it's official. She said she's not going to retire from making movies and producing movies. She's just going to retire from Lucasfilm. Which, at the end of the year, which I understand that people hate on her, but let's be 100, bruh. She produced some of the biggest movies of all time. You know, her and Steven Spielberg been in the game for a minute, bruh. So, like, I can't sit here and hate too hard, you know. But that is the world we live in. So,
most people hate on her are the weird Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
No, I mean, now granted, I can't really say much because I really never cared much for Star Wars in general. Like the main movies, I don't really care for them. So, what's your favorite? If you ask me my top favorite Star Wars related things, Empire Strikes Back might be number 15, and that's my favorite Star Wars movie. I don't really care about Star Wars.
Respect.
You know,
respect.
Like, well, when I say Star Wars, I mean like the main Star Wars story.
Mm-hmm.
Get me started on what is it?
Old Republic.
Old Republic, stuff like that. Those bad motherfuckers. Ooh, Anakin. I'm like, I went down a rabbit hole a long time ago about some of these old Sith Lords. I'm like, bro. I'm like, they make Anakin like piss his fucking pants, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had a motherfucker. I can't remember his name. I think he was Grand Master Thrawn's master. This motherfucker was legitimately balanced in the Force.
Oh yeah.
Like straight up, just I am balanced in the Force.
Yeah. Because without light, you can't have dark. So guess what? I run this shit.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers that back then would have
pissed themselves. It's just how it just messed up how they didn't take into account of the expanded universe. They could have capitalized on it. They really could have.
Yeah, they could have.
And then they just came around and said, "Well, guess what? Let's make Han and Luke have only one child, and Han and Leia, not Luke. Ugh, damn, fuck that up. Let's have Han and Leia have only one child when it should have been twins.
I never understood why they didn't do. I'm like, why y'all not? Just
it has so
twins?
Much potential. They did the Thrawn trilogy as a series. They should have just gave us those in the movies. Fuck a Rey. Fuck a Rey. No offense to Daisy Ridley, but fuck a Rey.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you.
It's like there was so much stuff that they messed up. Like they dropped the ball with Finn. Like Finn having Finn be force sensitive. And I'm just okay, that's cool. And it's just like
did nothing.
Y'all
with
just going to do nothing with him.
Yeah. I mean, come on now. I was hyped when he picked up. I was happy when he picked up the freaking.
I was like, are we gonna get a black Jedi on screen? That's not Mace Windu. Okay, I was ready, but you know how that shit goes. They said, nah, we ain't gonna do that. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. But hey, it is what it is. So we're gonna see what happens because they were talking about some news outlets were talking about successors, of course, and one of the biggest names that popped out of there, of course, was Dave Filoni, John Favreau and Dave Filoni, and if they don't get it,
Oh,
I'll be shocked.
Favreau has done. Favreau has done great as not just well, even the Marvel universe. I mean, he did Iron Man in the beginning,
There you
so
go. Yep.
he brought it alive a little bit. But we know it. Again, Marvel movies has been around for a good minute before they brought them back to their own. Before they were able to buy their own stuff back. So, again, i.e., Blade, Spider Man,
Hmm.
Sam Raimi, all that. But yeah, no, Favreau is a hell of a
I mean, I can
director.
see Favreau doing things with it. I mean, there's so much random. Honestly, if I'm making movies for Star Wars, I'm not doing anything related to any of the mainline movies. I wouldn't. I'm doing Old Republic. Why? Because I can put my own spin on it.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I can touch into some of this old lore,
Yep.
and I don't have to worry about these fucking virgins crying. It is. That's part. It is. They're fucking sexless
But
virgins.
I mean, my thing is, but we had that conversation. I think in one of the earlier pods, bro. We were talking about toxic fandom. Like at the end of the day, that's exactly what it is. It's
Yeah.
Star Wars got some toxic ass fans, man. And like I ain't trying to hate too hard on them, but because I am a fan of Star Wars, motherfucker. Let's be real. They got some fucking toxic motherfucking fans,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and you know what I'm saying. But a lot of fandoms are like that, and I mean
Yeah, but
some of this.
every fandom has. I mean, you think about it. What
Their
did
dark
fans
side.
start? What is fan? Actually short for? Fanatics. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, but
Oh
Jesus,
yeah.
it's just crazy how that shit ends up happening, man. So, but
well,
hey,
they don't have anything else going for them in their lives, so they put that much, more credence and importance on space sabers. Like, bro, what? Like, oh no, a
space
female Jedi. I'm like,
sabers.
there are people who complain that everything kind of came to her, which that's how not for which no, I could that's a legitimate critique. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like Luke struggled. You know, if you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
mirror that, have her struggle too. But you got a lot of people just this woman, I hate it. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, for
I'm
no
like, all
apparent
right.
reason.
Nah, it
For
could
no
have.
So
Like
you
I
ain't
reason.
got a
said,
problem with Mary
I didn't hate
Jade.
on her. Oh no, never. Mara Jade was the shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you
Mara
have
Jade was the shit. That whole dynamic in those books between those two was great. I'm
yeah
sorry.
between her
Of
and
course.
Luke
Oh
mm-hmm.
yeah.
when he
Oh yeah.
realized that you're this type. All
Yes.
right. Oh, you like a firm hand. Okay. I mean,
I mean, that's what happened.
like
let me give you the good old force choke real quick.
that was
bring,
that's
bring
how
that
that went
ass
down.
here. Yeah,
Just
bring that
he
ass
realized
here.
that she liked the firmer hand. So
Yeah.
I mean, it worked out for everybody.
Spread that butter with the force. Oh, I'm sorry.
Bro, you are fucking silly, dude.
I went to Family Guy on that one. I'm sorry.
The
Uh,
force.
But it's
the
just crazy.
force.
Like was it Andor? I love Andor.
Yeah.
See, I gotta go back and watch it because
I'm.
I've been binge watching Mandalorian, Boba
Mm,
Fett, and Andor's on my next list because they got a season 2, don't they?
it's coming. Season two
Yeah,
is
it's
coming.
coming out. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
season
out
two
yet,
is
but it's
coming.
coming.
Um,
I liked it. I'm like, this is what we need more of. It's like, okay, it has something to do with main stuff, but it's just like other stuff. Like, what was going on in Endor at all this time? We don't know. That's cool.
yeah, we're
Like
gonna
Rogue
answer.
One. Rogue One is just like, all right, but
Man, I
this
love
movie,
Rogue One.
it doesn't matter, but it's just like, all right, this is what happened to,
I
the
love
people
Rogue One.
who had to get that message off.
That was a good one. Rogue One was
Man,
good.
I enjoyed Rogue One, and not just because of the whole, you know, getting that ass getting blown up. My fucking by the damn by Darth Vader at the end. I'm sorry, that was the shit.
Hmm.
Oh, Vader came in that damn hallway. Remember, if you're a Skywalker, congratulations, bro. You got a plus 10. Just the hallways, along with
Oh no,
Matt
that
Murdock.
aura, bro. Like that man. Like I said, I and like I said, as much as grief as I gave Anakin a few minutes ago, I can't I can't sit here and talk about the not say that this man doesn't have motion. He fucking does. Like
Yeah.
that scene of him in Clone Wars
Oh
Mhm.
God.
when they drop that ship on him,
Mm-hmm.
and all you hear is duh duh duh, and you just motherfucking casually lift that shit. It's like good try. And the two
We
Jedi's with him turned
tried.
to everybody else and was just like, get on the ship and leave. But we can help you get on the fucking ship and leave. We will be with you if we get out of this. Get on the ship and leave. Like y'all aren't messing with this dude. You just hear that music start
Bruh.
and his fucking breathing, and the Jedi's face are just like, oh god, this motherfucker. Just casually force lift that shit. Ain't nothing on it. Ain't not a speck of dust on his black plastic. Cape is still pressed. The creases are still there. It's like, I mean, it's like I would have dropped the ship on me too. That's a good idea.
But
let me literally hand wave this shit away. Let me get this out the way.
Bruh. But you know how many times they have shown, like in recent media, they have shown you don't fuck with Vader. Like,
Yeah.
bruh, what was it? Jedi. What was the Jedi game recently came out? Not Fallen Order. Yeah, Fallen Order.
Survivor. Fallen
Yeah,
Order.
Fallen
Survivor.
Order. Bruh, that scene in Fallen Order
Oh my
when
God.
one of the Night Sisters was sitting up there, and after you beat the boss fight, all you hear is her standing there, and she's like, "I'm sorry," and then you hear the music. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh shit!" And old girl Deborah Wilson's character, it just looks at Cal and's like, "Run!" Like
Yep.
you don't know. He's thinking like, "I can help you." No, you
No, you
can't.
fucking
No,
can't.
you cannot. Leave, please.
It's like, are you Obi-Wan? Just in another body? No. Master Yoda? No.
No,
Master
No.
Windu? No.
no.
Kit Fisto? No. Do you need to leave?
You gotta go. Shit, bruh. When I saw that shit, I was like, okay.
Yeah, that man had a consistent flee on sight order. It's just like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you see Vader, you are to run. There is no
Run.
if. There is the. That's the only way you dealing with this Joker, bro. Oh my god, damn bugs.
That's why they the people don't realize is like that's why they hid Luke and Leia. It's like one of these two are gonna be a Jedi, and we're gonna need them when this motherfucker, when shit starts popping off.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
They did have I do have the comic book with the what if Vader turned good, a solid white Vader with a solid white Vader, and I think it was Luke had ended up turning to the dark side. Leia brought, yeah, I got the comic book somewhere.
what if?
It's in storage.
So how did it? So what was the turning point? Was it like him just? Was it him just like looking at Mason being like, yeah, you're right. He got to go. Like sometimes we gotta make those choices.
It was involved. It was Leia. Leia had brought him back to the light instead of Luke, and I can't remember how the comic book went completely down. I just know Leia was the one that brought him back because I bought it back when Star Wars was coming back out, and they had the Mara Jades, they had the Luke Skywalkers from the expanded universe, and that's when like Star Killer and all that was out too, because the games were like really freaking popular, especially with Star Killer, which again I read the book. Freaking God, who did that? I can't remember who did that book. Either way, I bought it from Walmart. It was a what if with a solid white Vader, and it basically, Leia had brought Luke got turned. Leia brought Vader to the light, and I think they went to go get Luke back. I can't remember how it ended. I'd have to pull up the comic again. But yeah, that's what happened. Solid white suit instead of black.
Bro, that's almost scary. That's some like funeral level shit. Motherfucker rocking a funeral level suit, bro. I mean, like ugh. But I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the idea of all the what ifs. You know what I'm saying? But every time they've shown Vader, you know, it's been something fantastic. So I can't sit here and hate at all. Especially with recent, more recent media, which is what I like.
Yeah.
So, um, but I will say, oh shit, not enough.
Hold on.
I ain't got enough points to put it in my backpack. God bless it.
No.
Okay.
Here you go. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm about to, if I can save the picture. 1 second.
We've got a poison worm situation.
All right, I just sent y'all the picture, so y'all should see a solid white Vader. And correction, I don't. Luke hadn't turned. They were going after the Emperor. They just brought him back to the light. So, but yet again, Vader really did bring back balance to the Force. So, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it
I mean,
at that.
he did. You know,
Technically,
it's not how they were thinking.
I mean,
no.
technically he did, just not in the way they thought. But again,
Yeah, he did, but
and even Mace Windu refused to make Anakin a master because he knew that motherfucker was fucked up. He was like, bro, he had yeah. But a lot of people believe, lore wise, if Mace had survived, Mace had beat Palpatine. We all know that he won.
Oh yeah.
And
oh,
it
yeah.
was
Pure
if it
G.
wasn't for Luke's Anakin's
people just say,
intervention.
oh, he held back. I'm like,
no,
he actually did hold somewhat back because he still needed what's going to make that choice. You know, if he'd outright killed Mace, and could have been like, okay, yeah, you're crazy, but it's still one of those. Even if he'd went all out from the jump, Mace Windu could have beat him, could have killed him because of the way Mace Windu fights. He uses that Vapod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for someone who doesn't really know, doesn't care much for Star Wars, I know a lot about the back history of it. So
Yeah, well, Mace Windu
Like
walked the
Vapod,
line
so-
anyway.
yeah, that his fighting style was like, yeah, you gotta walk that dark.
Yeah, that's what the purple light potato represented. It was like that median just before it went red.
Because purple is blue and red combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he right there on the line. Because again, that's the way they said with Mace Windu. I said, oh, so he really did have bad motherfuckers etched on the hill.
Yeah, he did. He did, and I thought that was the coolest shit, bro. Like he had bad motherfucker etched on there and everything else. So you can't sit there and beat that shit. But it just bugs me that how this Star Wars shit is going to end up turning out. All right, so what else we got? Move on to some games. So like you mentioned earlier, there was a Pokemon Stadium game mentioned. Nintendo had, what is it, Pokemon Day or something like that?
Yeah, the February 27th is Pokemon Day. All day, every day, because that's when the originals first came out, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah, Pokemon Champions, because you told me what it was. I said, new stadium? No way. Then I looked it up, I was like, oh, Pokemon Champions. So basically what they're doing is you can play it on Switch, you can play it on your phone, you can play it against other people. It's like Pokemon Unite, but you're actually using your actual Pokemon if you do own Pokemon. If you don't, then obviously, you're renting whatever. So, long story short, that's what they came up with, along with the new trailer for Pokemon Z A, which, again, we know, Legends. It's a Legends game again, back to Kalos, and I think the starters are getting their new final forms like they did in Arceus. So, I think Totodile's getting an upgrade, and Chikorita's getting an upgrade, and so is Tepig. So, and Mega Evolution's back. So, hey.
Bro, we gotta let you take point on this one because, as you can tell, as the audience can tell by me and Rio's silence, we know fuck all about Pokemon past like 1998 and past like a few years ago. Our boy finally got that. He finally got that trophy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he did. He is the champion. Ash is the champion of champions for 20 some odd years.
I found that somebody had a video where they put successful. The last little montage of him when he was getting ready to go back home.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I like watching. I hear all his I'm like, these motherfuckers put fucking successful.
Bruh, motherfuckers ain't got no damn sense.
But that man's been grinding for 30 years.
Purity, 30 years. He done met legendary Pokemon, ain't caught them all. He ain't caught them all. He's had to start over, and he's had some of the strongest teams over and over, and still lost. Till he finally won. So he went to the Hawaiian League or Lola League. He won, and then there was the one, was it the championship one, where he had to face all his old rivals and all the old gym leaders in the Elite Four or whatever. So yeah, Ash won that, and I was like, oh, well, damn, who knew?
Again, I got nothing.
It happened eventually.
Yeah. I was shocked. I thought they were going to keep him as the main protagonist forever. I'm like, dude, let him grow up. Let him grow up. Come on now.
Bruh, my thing is, that 10-year-old has been in the game way too goddamn long. Okay?
Yeah, that man is a seasoned vet. Like,
for real.
But, you know, and you guys may not get this reference, but it hit me. If Ash can win the league after so many years, then Conan can get enough star metal to unfreeze his parents.
God dang it.
Conan, the adventurer.
Dude, bro, like, I was playing Avowed, right? And there's this rare metal called Star Metal. I lost my shit. I'm like, dude. Oh shit. That means I can help Conan unpetrify his parents. Hell yeah, we on this, y'all. Conan the fucking adventurer.
Oh my god, that was a throwback. God. You forgot who you talking to, dog. You know your boy gonna remember that shit. Oh man.
Wow.
Look at us dating the fuck out of ourselves.
We are old.
Wow.
I was just playing Avowed, which is a great game.
Okay.
Very good game.
Okay. It is fairly fun. It is pretty fun, yeah.
It's medieval Outer Wilds.
Really?
That's really what it is. Yeah, except the decisions in this game are really... I spent 25 minutes on stream going over a choice. Not because it's like, oh, this is the playthrough I want to do, so this is the play, you know, how it affects my character. It's more of a, okay, if I was actually making this choice in real life, what are the pros and cons? And at the end of the day, it's still like, I still didn't feel good about the choice, but I felt better than I did if I would have made the other choice. There's some crazy choices. Crazy choices in this game. I love it.
I've only touched the surface. I mean, I'm with you. I do like I like what Avowed has got going on. I like the choices of how I can build my character with certain abilities from various classes.
Right.
That's like I can take away from a fighter class, ranger class, and
you don't have to just lock into a class. You can
you can mix it and
play
mash
whatever
it up.
weapon, grab whatever skills.
Like, I got a little bit of magic, but I got stuff from the evasive in the ranger feat, and then in the fighter feat, I think I got a shield bash. Of course, I was using the shield for a minute too, but I'm not gonna lie, using magic is kind of still fun, especially when you just gotta, just for a little bit of shits and giggles. I like lighting stuff on fire, why not? But yeah, only thing I don't understand is, you gotta forgive me about this. Why does the godlike have the dream scourge on his face, or when you design them? Why they look like the mushrooms from Last of Us?
If I explain that, it will literally spoil the game.
Okay, never mind then. Don't explain that.
Yeah, like if I explain why that is, it will literally spoil the game for you.
Okay, never mind. We ain't gonna do that. Because again, I'm sitting here playing the game. I'm like, why did they have me design this dude to have this godlike to have the stuff that is affecting the people? Why is that?
Yeah, because they visually react to it. Like I gave my character the little red cheek stuff.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, I was like, all right,
it's neutral.
Yeah, because like some of those stuff was just like, I'm like, why is there fucking bark on my face?
Right.
Like covering the top part of my face. This looks like somebody just glued a piece of bark. I'm like, oh, okay.
Like my hair has freaking coral. I got coral on top of my head with hair.
Bro, what tripped me out is I told you ever since you sent me that picture, and I was like, what is that gremlin? I was like, what is that gremlin?
Your boy.
I was like, what is that
Garrick?
gremlin?
No, there's another gremlin that you meet that's in your party.
They're furry.
Damn furries.
She's a trip and a half. Like
Oh,
there's one
Lord.
side mission, bro, where
I got-
pretty much you're just like you're
I gotta
choosing
get to that point. Oh no.
it's just some you're choosing to assist or report illicit activities and materials being transported. And if you
Oh,
choose
no.
what I did to double cross to get more money, she will immediately try to talk you into doing said illicit materials.
Oh.
You're just like,
You
this
want-
bitch is crazy.
Oh.
Like
Well-
she like she's hilarious though.
Oh.
Yeah,
Illicit
I gotta
she's
get
one
to
of
that.
she's one of the party members.
Oh, I gotta get to
When
that
you
point.
meet her, Sano,
Mhm.
you will know exactly. I'm not gonna say her name. When you first meet her, you can be like, that's who he was talking about. Has to be.
Okay. I'll get there. I'll get to that point. Like I said, I'm enjoying the game too. Like,
It's good.
It's pretty
Like
good.
it really does emphasize exploration.
Oh yeah. Without a
Like
doubt. Oh my god.
yeah, like I didn't explore enough in one section of the game, and something happened that completely changed the game.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like,
Like
you know, and I was speaking with
do the side missions, get away, explore everything.
yeah, it's one of those games where you just like it's not just side quests, it's just like just explore, just run around because you'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
what's this? It's a waterfall. Oh, there's something behind it. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh. Go underwater. There's something underwater. Go
Yeah,
down
swimming
there.
is
Yeah.
cool. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
it's a good game. Like because I never played any of the DLC for Outer Wilds, so I need to go back and play that.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Yeah, I need to give that a run too.
I know one was like a murder mystery or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
I need to play that.
Yeah, I
It
think,
came out so long after the game came out.
bruh, it's like, but it makes you think, like, damn, why did this take so long to fucking come out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Right.
hey,
Right.
but they
Right,
knew
right.
they knew what they were doing. So got to keep this truck moving. Game wise. Oh, there was another one. Back in entertainment that I forgot. Captain America: Brave New World. Yes, I have not seen it yet. I am going to probably try to see it tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. If my legs don't give out on me tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get a ticket and go see it. But its first week drop was 68.1% drop.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was still the number one movie, but damn, that hurt my damn soul, bro. I was like, ugh.
Well, again, bro, sometimes it's not just about the numbers. Sometimes if you love the movie enough, again, it's about how you feel about the movie in the long run. You as a person,
Right.
okay? But yeah, there are some movies we're not going to talk about, like Morbius or Craven that never came out, stuff like that.
Yeah, that
But
movie
again-
never existed. I don't know what you're talking about.
Craven?
But
Craven the Hunter? No, we don't know I don't know what you're talking about.
well, I don't know what we're talking about. But
Oh, I thought you said it actually never came out. I'm like, what? I mean, I kind of like I saw the trailer when it first dropped, and I was like, yep, this gonna be trash.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah,
And
so,
I just put that shit out of mind, just like Mobius. Shit that we never asked for. I'm like, nobody's like, why the fuck?
well, and
Might
Madam
no fucking-
freaking Web. I'm
Bruh,
sorry.
I told you, Madam
Oh,
Web put me to
God.
fucking sleep, dog.
Oh my god.
Real
That
shit.
shit made me so angry because it's just like I'm like Madam Web. I'm like, I'm like they're either gonna get some random goofy bitch, which I'm sorry, old girl's daughter. She's a nepo baby.
Oh, Dakota Johnson.
Yeah, she is. She can't fucking act. But I was like, this thing is going to hinge on who they get to play Madam Web. If I see like, oh, Glenn Close is playing Madam Web, I'm like, oh, this shit gonna be a fucking banger, y'all.
Yeah.
She's gonna be an old, bitter blind woman in a wheelchair, and the end of the movie's gonna have her meeting up with Tom Holland. It's gonna be crazy. No. Random Spider Women. I was like, oh, okay, so Madam Web got her own squad of hitters. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. No, they show up the last 10 minutes of the movie, and they don't even really exist. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right.
I see everything and I can't see it all.
I'm like,
I
this
mean,
is crazy.
yeah. No,
Bruh.
yeah, I still don't understand.
Hi, I'm Madam Web.
My thing was like, what are the? My thing was still what these movies are like. What is the point of the movie?
There was no point.
Look,
Like,
I was
Venom
waiting
stand
for.
alone, but I know the point of the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still
Oh,
enjoyable.
Venom was
Morbius
a good
may have
movie.
been trash,
Yeah.
but I know the point of the movie.
Yep.
Craven probably has a point of the movie. I didn't see an actual point from Madam Web,
None.
There was none.
None.
other than they just wanted to
Cash
make
grab.
No.
female
It was-
spider characters and not use the 3 or 4 that we all have already. So let's make some female spiders. Oh, with Gwen and Silk and Jessica. No,
No,
but
we're
they're
not
popular
using-
characters.
Yeah.
It's like Gwenpool by herself. Gwen Stacy by herself would make y'all a lot of money. No, Dakota Johnson is Madam Web.
Hi,
I'm like,
Well, you know,
I'm like,
I'm Madam Web.
it's like
I
an
was
origin
waiting
story,
for,
and she becomes old, and it shows her when she's
oh,
old.
God.
No. I'm like,
Hi.
Okay.
my name is Madam Web.
It will always.
It's just like,
Bruh,
what was the point of the movie?
there was no point. That's
Like,
what
what
makes
is
it
this
so.
leading to? Like, what is this? What is it setting up? Y'all just wanted to make
It-
a Madam Web movie,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. They just wanted
Pretty
to
much.
pitch it.
and then didn't even like try to make.
It was shit-tastic, dog. It was shit-tastic. That was the whole point. I told you. After that ending and the fact that they couldn't even get a real Spider-Man, and then there was the birth of Peter Parker.
Oh, what are you gonna name him?
Like what? Okay,
Peter.
Peter. Like
This is one of those like,
Uh,
like, y'all went ahead, y'all went and dragged canon into this, didn't you?
yeah, they tried to. They attempted to.
Yeah.
They attempted to
So
do
when
that
they named
shit,
Peter,
and
I'm
it
just
failed. It failed.
Yeah.
It failed
Terribly.
miserably. So now that we let's get back to the
50
gaming.
Shades of Madam Web.
50 Shades of that's what that shit was.
Man, that was
except Christian Grey was around to tell her to shut up and get on her knees. Stop talking. Like, yes,
bruh.
the hero we didn't know that we needed.
Bro, that was 20 Shades of bullshit. That whole movie. Shoot. Good
Lord.
God. I can't
That
get over
movie
that
was
shit.
just-
Oh, it was trash. What else we got popping up? All right, so now we can go back to gaming.
Yep.
So besides,
Monster
yeah, that was
Numbers.
Touches Anna first.
Oh yeah, we gotta touch Anna. We gotta touch.
the boss
touches
lady,
Anna first.
Yeah, we gotta touch Anna.
CEO of the
Anna
Annapolis
was-
administration.
Oh,
She
Anna
looks
was announced.
fucking wild.
Anna was announced for Tekken 8.
Yes.
This was at Evo? Evo was
Yeah.
the announcement? Yeah.
No,
it
it
was
just came out.
Oh, okay.
No,
So-
it wasn't Evo? I thought it was Evo.
No. Evo is in August, beginning
Okay.
of August. Evo's always
okay, there
like
we go. There we
in
go.
between, like when school starts.
Okay.
It was announced. What tournament it was? Because it was a tournament that it was announced at. But yeah, she looks crazy. Like very dynamic, which is like what you need in Tekken 8. You got to be like a character that can be aggressive. Heat mode, she ends up in full crouch, which is good luck to everyone else. Because I'm gonna be mixing y'all. Her outfit looks good. It's like it's not like the the typical cocktail dress, but it's still Anna.
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly, she finally actually uses Tom instead of just seeing it in the opening cutscene. The
Yeah.
rocket launcher and shit. Now it's like it's a I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know if it's like some modified semi-automatic rocket launcher. She lets that motherfucker sing.
That is, bruh. My thing is, she got the helicopter. She has a helicopter.
Yes, she has a custom Apache helicopter, which is part of her rage art. aka her rage art is her shooting you. She hits you with lovely Tom, and then she starts talking some good shit, and then she poses like she has like Uncle Tom, lovely Tom on her shoulders,
Wow.
like on like the back of her shoulders, and she's talking some shit, and Apache like shines down on you. It's one of the coldest shots I've ever seen in that game.
Yeah.
And she talks about some shit, and then literally the Apache starts lighting your ass up, and she starts shooting you. I'm like, bitch, like, what is this? I'm like, look, there's a motherfucking robot shooting lasers. Jack calls down an orbital strike. I got to even the playing field.
Yeah, facts. She has to come in motherfuckers with
Yeah.
a helicopter, and I mean it makes perfect sense. So yeah,
I mean, Nina's just straight shooting people, like fighting,
yeah,
pop, 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 pop.
Yep.
You know, so Anna's like, well, fuck it.
Aw.
You know, she rolling out here, Beretta's akimbo.
that's
Let me
funny
just
as
bring a
hell.
rocket launcher. Seems to be
So
alright, you know. But yeah, she looks crazy. I am very excited.
I know you.
That's your boo, huh? That's your boo.
Yes, it is.
That was his
Like,
boo thing. Like I said,
I played her when Tekken 5 hit, because I was into fighting games seriously at that
Right.
time, and she
Right.
was trash,
I get
but
it.
I stuck
I
by
get
her.
it. I get it.
You know, she, like I said, she took me to the dance many times,
fact.
and I'm gonna dance with her.
Yeah.
But
You're like, this is what's gonna happen. So there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You about to do that shit. So like I said, I got nothing but respect for her. So I'm glad that she's coming in and she's coming in hot. So
I wasn't expecting it until I saw that text message from Damien. I'm like, what?
I remember me and you both were like, whoa, and you were like,
Yeah,
man,
because
let me
I was
go ahead and look
streaming
that
and
shit up.
you was watching the stream, and I'm like, yo, what the?
Yeah. And I sat there and I was like,
the Anna trailer? I'm like, what? I was like, I did not expect her to make it anything before, you know, because she's like, you know, there's always fighting game characters that are popular but not really competitive popular. Anna's one of those.
right.
She's in that niche with like Melina. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of Melina fans, but none of them really actually play the game competitively. They just like Melina.
Yeah.
Kind of like Jury, kind of like Lily, you know, like that. She's always kind of been in that. So I wasn't expecting her to really make it. I wasn't expecting her to make it before fucking Craig, who I don't want him to ever be in this game again.
Man, I want to see Craig Marduk so bad.
Heat mode with Craig Marduk in Heat mode and Valitudo Sands, that's like that's a universe I don't want to be a part of. I'm just like, this motherfucker's not meant to be in this game. Like, this fucking
Right.
You want to be a part. You want to be a part of that universe. I don't want to hear that shit.
I'm just like,
yes.
But because you just know he's gonna have something that just hits you in heat, and it's I'm plus 17, and he's crouched down ready to mix you up. I'm just like, bro, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. I'm just gonna do a hop kick and hope it works. But also with Tekken, they also confirmed the next character for the summer, because you know Anna's the spring release, is going to be a brand new non guest character.
I told you how I felt about that, like what I was thinking, and I still stand by what I told you before, that it's possibly they probably taken an old fighting style and making it.
Yeah, because we talked about that, like what fighting styles could possibly, you know.
I mean, we don't have a lay. I would love to see it. Real shit.
A
lay. Yeah, I would love to see a lay.
Oh, like a lay, like someone used like the five what was it called?
The stances, yeah. I would love to see
the
that.
actual the style. Like I said, well, I mean, it might be like a bring back, you know, because I'm trying to think. We don't have someone who uses Wong Jin Ray's style.
Yeah.
You know, because his whole thing was he never teaches somebody a style. He never teaches the style more than once.
Right.
Like he taught Michelle, he taught Zhao Yu, you know, and Michelle taught Julia. Zhao Yu hasn't taught anybody, obviously, you know, because
right.
But so I mean, it could be somebody else that he knows, somebody that he actually taught his particular style. I mean, that could be cool.
I mean, I would love to, those are the things that I would definitely love to see. You know, I'm trying to think, but you mentioned Craig, but we know Craig's eventually probably going to come.
He's probably going to come this year.
And you said he has to be
surprised if he's fall.
Yeah, but you said it's going to be an original character, so
next one's going to be an original character. Then we'll have two more after that.
I cannot wait to find out who it is.
Yeah,
like
I'm curious. Like, is it going to be a new style, or like you said, someone else, like a callback to an older style, but like a new character?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I mean, either way it goes, it's going to rock. I know. Harada he know what he's doing. He know what he's doing.
Oh,
he knows it. Yeah, look. Yeah, I mean, he can do no wrong, in my opinion. Another thing on the gaming front, Ken and Chun-Li were in the new Garou game. So You know, we got Mai and Terry in Street Fighter 6.
Yep.
So they just said, "Hey, we just gonna trade up. Here you go."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I mean, I'm happy with it. I mean, what shocks me is it's not Ryu, but I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's funny though, because when it comes to crossovers like that, it usually is
Ryu and
Ken and
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li. No, it's usually Ken and Chun-Li.
Really?
I mean, when you think about it, I mean, sure, Ryu may be the face of the game, but who's more popular?
Chun-Li.
Facts.
You may you gotta remember
it's the thighs. It's the thighs.
Not Chun-Li. Ken
No,
is the
Ken.
popular character.
Ken is the
That
most
man,
popular character.
Like, there's
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'll put it this way, and Greg will tell you. There's been a term ever since Street Fighter 4 called Army of Ken.
Yes.
In any fighting game since Street Fighter 4, you're like Street Fighter 6. There was a point where there was one day when I was still playing ranked with Lily, I fought 22 Ken straight. But when I say that character is popular, he's very popular. Easily probably the most popular character in Street Fighter. Like Chun-Li's popular, you know, because it's just Chun-Li. But when it comes to like people who play a character, Ken.
Yeah.
You're gonna find Ken all over the place, online, offline, you know. And it doesn't help that he's a good character. He's always like a solid character.
He's always
Street
been
Fighter
solid.
6, he's really strong.
Always
so
been
yeah,
solid.
like he's always been more popular than Ryu. Even though Ryu is the face of the company, you know, face don't mean shit if that face doesn't translate to
Popularity.
you know, money. So
Yeah. And I mean, it makes
he's
perfect
just more
sense.
flashy, more popular character, you know. So he's just it makes sense.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm very glad how everything ended up.
Somebody bashed that thing off his face.
I'm glad how everything ended up going down, and that they are going to be in the new Garou game because I like Garou.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. So I'm looking forward to it.
The demo's out last week.
Really? Did you play it?
Yeah, the online beta. Yeah, I sure did. I
Yeah.
put a lot of time into it.
Okay. So how do you feel?
I liked it. There's a few things that need to be worked on, like non-gameplay wise, but more like quality of life stuff. There's a lot of loading screens and stuff like that. There's this weird negative edge on the menu,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of weird. Maybe they can clean that up. I doubt it. I mean, 2 months, but you know, maybe. Like I said, it's nothing that's going to kill the game, but it's one of those like this death by 1,000 cuts that can possibly build up. I didn't have much issues like online because it was just an online beta.
Right.
The game, you know, it was already cracked, so you could like crack it and you couldn't really do much about it, but you could like go into full out training mode
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
because you could just do just online. You could do like I guess it was online beta, so you can do custom room, and then you just casual match it and ranked match.
Right.
And then someone found a way to crack the game and to where you could like fully open training mode. You could do everything but do combo trials, but you can still see the combos. You can just write them down and practice them.
Right.
So you just could go into the combo trials. But yeah, I liked it. I played BJnet because I was gonna top
Yay!
tier my way, and I got my shit kicked in, and I went right back to Hotaru. I'm like, you know what? Dance with the one you took got you here. I danced with her 15 years ago. I'll still be dancing with her.
Facts.
You know, I enjoyed it. It's just like Garou. Like
Okay.
it's Garou.
It's
A
correct.
little bit some more little subsystems, but nothing crazy. Like if you familiar with Mark,
Mm-hmm.
then it's not going to take you long to really get used to City.
Okay. Well-
They had a couple of characters. I mean, they had like 8 or 9 characters that were pretty much every character that we've seen like release trailers for. Yeah, they had like that, like I said, BJnet, Kane, Vox, Terry, Rock, Hotaru. What's his name? Cushwood.
Cushwood.
Cush-
Mr.
Cushwood Boots.
Yeah, Cushwood Boots. Mr.
Oh.
Mr. I'm trying to remember what was the other name they gave him. Crushnood. They gave him Crushnood Boots and
Was it Rico?
yeah, it was Rico.
Yeah,
It was
Rico.
Yeah.
Of course, Mai.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Wait. So
Remember
since
that.
man, they ain't got my boy Kotomaru in the game. Ugh.
So apparently there's a leak. Let me pull that up. I'm pretty sure he was in that leak.
Because that would be great. That would be great. And I know Kevin. I think his name was Kevin. Kevin, I think, is in the game as well.
All right. So this is the base and DLC.
Okay.
Rock, Terry, Dong, who is I think it's Kim's son.
Yeah, it is. Dong Won.
Jay, Gato,
Mm-hmm.
who I didn't realize was Hotaru's brother.
Yes.
You know,
Wow.
Yeah,
and he was my third when we were all playing King of Fighters 11. I couldn't find a
The
third
more
character
you know.
for
Yeah, he's
Oswald
Hotaru's
and
brother.
Kula.
Yeah.
I thought, let me play Gato. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Hotaru, Marco, not Rico, Marco.
Yeah.
Polo.
Jeanette, T-Zoc. We all know T-Zoc
Yeah.
Right.
was announced. He wouldn't think, but he'd been announced. Kevin, Freeman, Hokutomaru,
Mm-hmm.
Grant, or he has a model in Vox's story. Kane, Vox, Preacher, the other character. I'm gonna jump in and you gonna get Tiger Need.
That's fucking crazy.
Nightmare Geese is the boss, and then Fallen Rock is like the special boss.
I can dig it because you remember Grant. Wait, wasn't Grant like he was Geese? Wait, am I thinking of the same person? Was Grant Geese in the original game? He was the one that wore the mask, or was that?
Yeah,
okay,
he had the mask.
Yeah,
he was a sub boss.
Yeah,
he had that. He had like that weird cult leader mask.
Yeah, and he was
like Abel or some shit like that.
Yeah, he was actually Geese's like body or something. I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute since I played the game, but love the game. Love the game. Hokutomaru.
Andy, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Apparently Hokutomaru is base.
What?
Yeah, Hokutomaru, he's base.
He's gonna be in the base game. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
Andy, Joe, Mai, Billy, of course,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Big.
Yeah.
Blue Mary. Rick Stroud.
So basically, this is a Fatal Fury game. This is it is. It's a continuation.
I mean, it's Fatal Fury is a spinoff.
Yeah.
Alfred, Rio, Duck King, which is kind of surprised the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And Krauser.
That's fun. Krauser, really?
I was like Rick Stroud though. I was like Rick Stroud, Mr. Big. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I'll play Mr. Big because it's Mr. Big.
Yeah, his name is Mr. Big. So that's hilarious.
Rick Stroud though.
Bruh, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for how it ends up.
I was surprised that this motherfucker showed up. I'm like, Rick Stroud,
bruh.
And from Fatal Fury 2 to the Native American boxer.
Yes. They needed to do so. They needed to do something. I mean, they needed to bring characters back, and what better way for representation, right?
I was like, Rick fucking Stroud.
Rick Stroud.
I was like, Rick Stroud. I was like, who is that? And I was like, is that the? Because I thought he was Native American, but I couldn't remember how he fought.
Yeah, he's a boxer.
And I was like, is that the Native American with like the white hair? And I looked it up, and I'm like, that's him.
Yeah. So we got that going on. Did they have a release date yet?
The 25th of April.
25th of April.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'll be looking forward to it. Well, I know we'll be talking about that then. Definitely be talking about it then. But
without a doubt.
before we continue, the other game, the big title that came out.
Oh yeah. Everybody knows.
Monster Hunter Wilds.
But let's go ahead and talk about the numbers it's pulling. And
God.
Over 1 million concurrent players. There are studios from other gaming studios have given their employees the day off for this game.
Yep.
That's how big it is.
Game. Go play the game.
Okay, so here's the thing. The last time I heard anything remotely close to that was for a Dragon Quest game in Japan.
Yeah.
But this is worldwide, folks. This is worldwide. Damn, I didn't realize we were
crossplay, people. It is crossplay.
It's doing it big. It's doing it big, man. And you know what? I can't sit here and hate on it. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
But like, I don't want to spend $80 for it.
I bought it because I had the I had the cash.
I had points.
I mean,
I had the
I
cash.
have
points.
like
I had
Steam
the
points.
cash.
Like I have, actually, I have plenty of cash. Like I got my big bonus
Oh, yeah.
Friday.
You
But
got
it's just
yeah.
like it wasn't really that. It's just I've seen some of the issues with this game, the
So
PC
what?
issues, and it's
Yeah,
just like,
I'm about to say. So what issues did you see? Because I got it on
Some-
PlayStation. I got it on PlayStation.
PlayStation is like the best platform to play it on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Monster Hunter has always been kind of
A console.
on
Yeah.
PC
Mhm.
until they really kind of fixed it. But this is a simultaneous release. It's always came out on console before PC.
Yep.
World and
Mhm.
Wild and Rise
World,
did that.
Iceborne,
And
Rise. Yep.
we're kind of seeing that. Like, but I mean, they say it's one of those. It's not like, oh my god, it ain't like Arkham.
Mhm.
When that shit first hit PC, we're so this is just an unplayable mess. It's more of a. This is a very resource heavy game, and I watched Kevin and Andrew play it last night. I watched
Okay.
them fight a couple of enemies, and I see why it's resource heavy. Maybe it should not. Maybe it still needs to be optimized a bit. I would concede that, but there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. When they fought Ray
Hey.
Dow, this
Mhm.
motherfucker, it's like sand is like blowing grains of sand, lightning everywhere,
Yep.
wind. I'm like, there's a lot of
Yep.
environmental shit going on.
Oh. It's
yeah.
it's a beautiful game. Like I said, I got to only. I mean, after the bullshit I dealt with yesterday, I got to finally sit down and get into it, and I loved every second of it. I killed that. Now the beta. Funny enough, I only played around with the weapons. I didn't actually fight anything in the beta when the beta was out.
See.
So, and I mean, I did that on purpose though, because I was
Yeah.
like, I want to wait for the final game. And a lot of people
Okay.
have stated the difference between the beta and the actual game itself. It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
really
like
big.
you're not. It's not. You're just like you're not playing the same damn game. So that was my biggest thing, and I was like, okay, well, if that's the case, then I can definitely, deal with that and get with that, and that's why I am so happy how everything ended up turning out. I'm glad I bought the game. And I was playing around with the Charge Blade earlier today, and it made me. Hey, it brought back memories, bro. I was like, okay, I'm starting to
I
get
can't do it.
Hey, look,
I want to play it. I want to play that weapon. But like I told him last night, I was looking on this and I'm just like, if this shit takes more than 2 paragraphs to describe how this weapon works, I can't do it. I'm like, I can't do it. I'm just go ahead and get this.
Bruh,
Let me get these 2 blades.
It's not even that bad, bro.
I just don't want to do that in a Monster Hunter game. I just want to swing. I ain't got time to using the Pythagorean theorem and these paper clips. Me and MacGyver broke down the new formula to measure these vowels. I'm like, I ain't got time for that shit. It's a fucking dragon.
I mean,
I need to kill him.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's not bad when you got to sit there and make sure that every formula is done correctly and all your decimal points are in the correct place. I mean,
Dude, you hit, you charge, you hit, you charge, you build up the power, and then you hit that mug with a fucking saw. That's it. An elemental blast. That's it.
But see, here's the thing. All right, say that again.
You
hit and you charge.
You hit and you charge, and then
you hit and you charge again. That's two.
Yeah.
That's one step too many. I need dual blades work just fine with me. Hit and then hit again.
Bruh.
And then hit again.
I mean,
hey, you could be a bunk player. Go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead.
yeah,
be a bunk player. Go ahead. Pick up the hammer. Just bunk.
Yeah.
No.
Bunk things. Bunk things.
Why?
Because.
Yeah, that shit is. I'll put it this way. Like, you gotta remember, I don't do heavy weapons. I don't do heavy armor. That shit looks stupid. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's some SG Remy shit. Leave that shit to him. I need movement, and I want to be able to just swing. Which is funny coming from me, how I play fighting games and other games. So, like I said, that Twin Blades works fine for me.
Okay.
I just wish Charge Blade was just look. I just wish I could have the look of the Charge Blade, but I didn't have to actually do all that nonsense.
Bruh, I know how you feel, brother. I do. But man, I'm having so much fun because once them button presses started clicking back in, I was like, wait a minute. muscle memory. I remember how to do this because I was deterred at first because I was gonna go, man, this is too much work. I can go in and just bunk things. Let me go ahead and swing that
gun.
No,
or heavy bow
as
gun.
Much as I love, as much as I love assault rifles and damn near anything, not in this game. There's only one other weapon I want to fuck with right now, and that's the bow. That's the bow. The bow is chef's kiss. And how good that thing is.
I've heard bow is like, people who play bow are just like, thank whoever led the initiative to make these bow changes. Yeah, I've heard nothing good about bows. Like nothing but good about bows. It's like the only weapon that I didn't see last night. Like I saw a lot of because I was watching Angela's stream, so a lot of hunting horn. She kind of used everything. She used the twin blades, but it was on like those fucking weird floating monsters. They look like fucking snake weasels. Yeah, and there was like a pack of them. Okay. So, and these motherfuckers were floating in the air. It's like she had to fight 3 of them in the story.
Oh.
And you know,
I don't think I got
twin blades was just like an awful weapon matchup. But I saw, I saw a majority. I saw sword and shield. I'm surprised you're not using sword and shield. And running around is, this new story, new comic where Steve Rogers goes to the Monster World universe.
Wow.
You want to hear something funny? I thought about that. I thought about making Steve.
You thought about some shit like that.
I thought about it.
I was like, this motherfucker over here.
Oh my
playing
God.
out fucking fan fiction. What the hell?
Yeah, but you saw what my character looks like. Looks like, bruh, I told you. Drake.
Yeah, like I saw some of the new monsters.
Oh yeah. I'm making armor weapons out of all of them. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
Like it's like I said, I've seen a good bit of them. I'm trying to think the ones that I've seen, because I mean they're like, they're still going through the story, so they haven't seen all of them. Yeah. I like the octopus. Same. He's pretty crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, he looked really
There's
cool.
a dragon that if you hear me talk about,
you talking about the white ring?
Justice,
or you talking about something else?
The lightning dude, Ray Dow.
Oh.
If you ever hear me say
Ray
got screwed, that's me talking about how this motherfucker flees to his nest, right? This nest is just like blue, it's just electricity. I see these characters
everywhere.
I see Remy, Kevin, and Angela just running through. I'm like, aren't y'all? I'm like, this motherfucker can't even fight y'all back because he is just stupefied by the fact that, all right, I use electricity. They're all clad in metal armor. Metal is a conductor. They should die the moment they step through. They just see walking through fighting him. He's just like, I'm like, my man got screwed. I'm like, bro, he's just like, so I know this is a fantasy setting, but I thought electricity still had the same properties. He's like, let me see what Tesla and Edison say about electricity in Monster Hunter. No, it works right. It's right. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe my electricity isn't real. Maybe I'm actually crazy, and I'm actually in a mental institution, and I'm a guy named Gerald who thinks I'm a dragon, and I actually don't have his.
Well, yeah,
I'm just
dude,
like, how y'all not dead? Like, this field is fucking electric. Y'all running around in plate mail. This man's like, what is this bullshit?
Now, to be fair, there's thunder resistance in the game. There's thunder resistance in the game.
Bruh. Hey,
to be fair,
you know what? That man down his own existence, and he's a dragon.
Yo, let's be 100. Let's be 100. Bruh, look, realism in games, man, that shit can't happen, dog. That shit can't happen. Because I'm going to tell you, Monster Hunter alone is a prime example of shit can't be real. They got motherfuckers that spit poison. You got people getting swallowed, spit out. No, bro. They're dead.
In lava? I saw that shit last night, too. Just straight up, like, cutscene. You got grabbed. Dunked in lava. I'm like.
Be like, how did that? Right. Iceborne alone. You got frozen.
Oh, God.
You got frozen. Fucking Ixion came and fucking stabbed you twice with its horns. Like, really, bro? Like, where the hell did you come from? You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. So, no, I get it.
For me, it was just funny because I'm just like, I'm oh damn, he fled. I'm oh, this is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have to navigate this. I just see this moment. They just run straight through that shit and start swinging. I was like, I'm going through it. I know he is.
Oh yeah, he was having way too much
He's
fun,
just
dog.
like, bro, like what? He's like, ain't my element electric?
Yeah,
Let me read it. So let me go on the Monster Hunter wiki and see. Electricity,
that
yeah,
shit,
I'm electric.
that shit should have turned into the Green Mile.
That's funny.
Oh shit, the motherfuckers was all John Coffey. Before the end of this shit, everybody was John Coffey. Well,
It's
either
dark,
that,
boss.
no, either that, or he's tired, boss. He's dog tired. No, either that or they turned into old Mitch Pileggi from damn Shocker.
But like real talk though, he fought crazy. He would fly on the ground and use like the blade part of his wings to like
and drag it
carve
across
up the ground. It was pretty cool.
You get hit with it. Look, again, I know I fought him last night. So again.
So where are you at in the
who,
story?
me?
Or like who's the last guy you fought?
He was before I fell asleep, but I know about everything else.
Okay.
Or was it him or God? All I know it was him because I was like, I'm gonna make a weapon out of you because that's what I want.
He fought cool. Like when his face came together and he started shooting.
Oh yeah. And he shoots it, but I cracked his face. His face.
That shit looked fucked up. I'm like, damn, dude. I'm like,
man.
this man he looks rough. It was like, it looks rough. Like there was that one dude.
Horns.
I know you had to fight him because Ray Dow was after him. The weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to be.
What, the fish?
Yeah, I guess that motherfucker. That was the most extra. I've never seen belly flopping that elegant in my fucking life.
Yeah.
I can belly flop, or I can hit you with a mid-air pirouette into the belly flop.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
Yeah. It's this big ass, the whatever his name is, Ooh La La, or whatever.
Like Uthaduna.
Yeah, him. That's him.
Uthaduna.
He pops out of the water, hits you. He says, "Hey, belly flop," or he jumps in the water and raises the water up. And you're using the wedge beetles to get above the water, and you try to land on him or hit him with something.
He looks weird too. He looks like he belongs in like Bloodborne or something. He does not look like I guess he's supposed to be a fish. He's just weird looking.
I say amphibian personally, but then again,
he's some kind of amphibian.
He's some kind of amphibian.
Like that's about as close as I can give him.
All I know is the cut scene where that chain dragon shows up and jacks him up. I was laughing ridiculously.
Dude,
I was laughing.
I want you to immediately text a thread when you meet Black Flame.
Okay.
When I tell you this motherfucker pulls up and flexes.
Ooh.
He pulls up and flexes.
I have to give it a run because I played that freaking, what was it, the Kongula yesterday. I said, why is this monkey hippo shitting on me and chirping at me? Because he literally pulls shit out of his ass with his tail and throws it at me.
Yeah.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
I'm not lying.
I look forward to fighting a big ass gorilla that's like trying to hit me with poop.
It's a hippo gorilla.
Not to mention the spiders.
Oh God, I cracked that bitch. I said nope. Look, I was watching the cutscene and
she's so pretty though.
Oh, I was watching the cut screen. I was trying to broadcast it. I gotta go back and edit the video, but I was like, this dude is enthralled with the poison. Oh, this is new, and he runs straight up. I said, what in the caucasity are you doing? He ran over there, and next thing you know, you just see him. The cutscene, see him all. Spoilers, by the way. See him tied up in this thing, and everybody's like, "Oh, we gotta save him." I'm like, "No, let his dumb ass die. He should have ran away.
He is reserved to his fate, bro. Let him go."
He reserved to his fate. Look, the dude. You end up saving him, but you know what? I beat that spider's ass, and I made a weapon out of her.
She was so pretty.
Oh.
There's another spider.
Pretty deadly, but
that nigga is like fourth world ugly.
That's fine.
Jesus.
But he fights completely different.
Ain't pretty.
Like he fights like
pretty.
Yeah, I mean true. But I mean old girl like she was, you know,
colorful.
She had that name and she fought like a fucking ballerina. This other spider though, that motherfucker fights like Peter Parker.
Oh no.
Cool.
Literally, I was literally saying Peter's fucking Marvel moves. Web sling, maximum spider. Yes, he does a maximum spider. Maximum spider. Like, I mean, like he'll swing and drag somebody. He'll swing on the roof, swing, dive bomb. I'm just like, it's spiders, but they fight completely different. I'm like, this is what I wanted Monster Hunter to be. And then, like I said, I put like 400 hours into fucking Iceborne. So, you know, I'm not going to sit there and say that I didn't enjoy Iceborne, but my main gripe was, why is there so many fucking dragons? And I understand the old Elder Dragons thing, but I'm like, you want to give me 30 dragons? That's fine.
I don't need Rathalos recolored.
Yeah, like, I don't need Rathalos or, the other, what's his name? The other one, Rathalos or the other one?
Rathian.
Yeah, Rathian. I don't need a pink Rathian. I'm like, I don't fucking need 9 different colors of him.
Well, I will say this, I do want Devil Joe back. Just because I got
you know what's coming.
Joe.
You know what's coming.
They said I think he's in.
Is he?
Okay.
Oh, good, because I got beef for Devil Joe.
Dude, I had this shit was so fucking. Like, it sucked, but it was so fucking funny. I was doing a capture of beetle or basil goose, juice. Oh, B-52.
Oh, B-52.
We were getting ready to capture him, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker comes out of nowhere. You know how Devil Joe just come out and just grab somebody, start shaking him like a fucking dog, like he's a rabid dog. He came out and did that shit and killed it, and cost us the capture. It was one of those like he's like, we couldn't be mad because it was so fucking funny. He just literally comes out of nowhere, and is like, y'all ain't captured shit. We're just like, really, Joe? And just kills him, and it's just mission failed. We're just like, bro, are you serious? I was like, Joe, please, Joe, don't do this. I was just like, we were all good. I was with some randoms. We were just like, yeah, we'd be mad if that shit was fucking funny.
Bruh, that's what makes the shit. That's what makes the shit hilarious. I told you, I seen Devil Joe come around, and he did it. No, it was basil juice. Oh, B-52. I was fighting something. I think a Rathian or something. And then all of a sudden, all I see is, what the fuck is that in the sky? And then, boom, he comes out. I'm like, okay, why are you here? Like, I'm in the middle of doing something. And B-52 is like, bruh, you know the deal. You know the deal. Yeah. You can't win this today. We're not letting you skin this Rathian, dog. So you go ahead and you just get upset and get all mad. It's okay. I understand. I was like, man, fuck you. Fuck you, Rathian. I mean, fuck you, B-52. But I enjoy the game, and I can understand why. And the PC issues, I think they'll iron them out. Because I think I know a lot of people purchased the game, you know, especially since it's cross-platform. You know, they want to make sure that they include everybody and make sure everybody's good. That's my biggest thing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the game hype. I got me hyped up. You know, like I said, if I was feeling up to it, trust me, I would have been playing it last night. But when I got home, nope.
Hey, that happens.
Hey, I was like, I'm about to lay down, bro. And like before we started the podcast, I was like, okay, when y'all get on, let me know. I'm turning everything on and turning everything up loud so y'all can sit here and wake me up whenever it's ready. Cause oh shit, I was ready, bro. Oh, I was ready. So since we winded down, I got a question for y'all. Something that I got something that's been bugging me. What really grinds my gears? Gears today.
God, I love it when he says that.
Grinds my gears. We ain't gonna get in the whole history thing because you know that we're not gonna talk. I told you we're not gonna make it political, but I will say some things that's been bugging me as of late. There's this trend on TikTok that I've been noticing, and it's been pissing me off to no end. And that is how people are matching up comic book verses. Okay, they're matching characters against certain characters, and they're kind of like Death Battle, and they're going minus the research, and they're sitting up here saying, "Oh man, what about such and such, and what about this character, and what about this character? Oh, and this character would win." I've heard so many horrible takes lately that I felt I had to address the quorum about this shit.
Oh,
So if
God.
it pleases the council, I got to bring this to the table. Bruh, there was one in particular that got to me was Krillin
Oh,
versus
dude, not that
Omni-Man.
one.
Krillin
What the
versus
hell?
Omni-Man. And they were like, oh man, Krillin would beat the shit out of Omni-Man. And I'm like,
No. No.
hold
No.
up. Hold up.
No.
Are we
No,
talking about the
no.
same thing?
No.
Thor versus Superman. And I'm like,
I mean, I love Thor. Thor's great.
yeah, so do I. But
Cal is putting hands on that motherfucker.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Cal ain't about to play with y'all. Okay? Kal-El is not about to have any Cal's gonna put them paws on him. And then after he's done, he's gonna call crypto. I mean, to come pick this up and bring him back to fucking bring him back to goddamn Valhalla. I mean Asgard, because this is what's about to go down. Again, it's just I don't know what these takes. I think it's because of the MCU and the DCEU. I think a lot of these takes come from people that automatically assume, oh man, I know everything about comics and shit, and I'm just like, I mean, they think, oh man, just because I watched a couple movies, I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, fam. It's no, they got characters, bro, that would like. I mentioned somebody asked me like, "Oh man, if you had to build an Avengers team, who would you put on it?" And I said D-Man, and they just looked at me crazy. They were like, "What the fuck is a D-Man?" I'm like, Demolition Dumpy, folks. You don't know who he is. Don't trip.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like people, and it's crazy. Like you got people who will like short sell Superman, and then you got people who will be like, "Oh, I'll put Superman versus anybody in the Marvel universe." I'm like, anybody? I'm like, DC has heavy hitters and physically heavy hitters. You know.
Yes.
Marvel
Absolutely.
has. I snap my fingers, and you never existed.
You never existed.
I mean, like, this was a while back. I saw somebody was talking about some shit in Reddit, and I was just like, I just came in. I was like, Franklin, Marquis of Death, Mr. M.
Ooh.
I was like Franklin, Marquis of Death, Mr. M. I was like,
Yeah, me a Franklin.
just because I like him, Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
And Apocalypse is the weakest one.
yeah, and I was like, what was his name? Shit. What's his name? Jim Jaspers.
Yes, Mad Jim
I'm like,
Jaspers.
you're not fucking with any of those guys. Who the fuck is that? And this one person's like, this motherfucker just named people that will solo almost the entirety of the DC universe. I'm like, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I mean, and it's not to knock anybody, because here's the thing: I'm not trying to gatekeep. Don't get me wrong. I am definitely not trying to gatekeep. But if you're gonna sit here and go to the table in a comic book fight about comics and about characters, motherfucker, have your knowledge, have your shit together.
Know.
Yeah, I mean, come on now, because look, let's be 100. Cal smokes a lot of people with no questions asked.
Like physically, people. I'm like,
okay, and people need to.
Old boy can hang with him. What's his name? Not even. Well, Bob is Void is a little bit different, because that's not really Sentry. That's Void, and those are two different characters.
No,
two different characters. I put him in that. He's up there with fucking motherfuckers that will clear a universe.
Yeah.
Void is stupid. Void and Rob, they're not the same character.
No.
What's his name? Shit, he's like the closest thing to Superman.
What, Blue Marvel?
No,
Sentry?
no, not Sentry.
Hyperion?
Hyperion. I think he has
There you
Hyperion.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can hang with Superman, but the problem is when I say hang with Superman, I mean hang with like current Superman, not pre-Crisis or
No.
1 million.
God.
No. Nobody's hanging with 1 million. That's not
Nobody's
happening.
hanging with 1 million.
No. And
outside of current Doomsday, because current Doomsday is on some different shit. Like he's finally evolved to where he's
He's
pretty
actually
fucking
intelligent. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
no, he's basically he just got done coming back to tell Superman that, hey, I need you to kill me again. He's like, why? So I can evolve again because there's something coming back. Can't tell you something's coming back and it's gonna be worse than any of this shit.
Right.
Lois, of course, she still has her powers.
Mm-hmm.
And they teased the last issue of that ended with the people who made the Radiant.
Mm-hmm.
With them talking about getting their revenge, so we might see the Radiant back. We might see the Radiant back.
Oh.
So.
All right.
See, we got a Doomsday that's just like, hey, I need you to kill me again, and Clark almost does because they drop Doomsday breaks out of hell, so he's like infused with hell powers and shit, and so as Superman and Doomsday are talking, Lois is like holding off Doomsday. But Clark realizes, yeah, she's gonna die. Cause sure, she has the strength, but you can't just roll up on Doomsday with just hands. You got to know how to move and stuff like that. And granted, she's pissed because this is the motherfucker who killed my husband. He got to go. So they're fighting, and he goes back to fighting Doomsday because Doomsday he's like, you got to kill this version of him so I can evolve again. He's like, because he straight up said it's going to be me and you at the end of all things. This is how it is. He's like, it's going to be me and you at the end of all things fighting. He's like, but there's a lot of shit that's going to be in the way of that, so we need to work together for now. So he leaves, and this Doomsday is still going crazy, and Superman's fighting him, all that. But it's just a standstill, and so they bring your boy Parasite.
Okay.
Drops in.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Parasite drops in. He weakens him enough. He gets that hell energy up, but Doomsday rips him in half. And at this point, Parasite's a good guy, and he has a pretty good close relationship with Clark. So this motherfucker loses it, as in his skin is turning black, his veins are red. Like it got to the point where because if it's like they needed to put him down to study him first to do some stuff.
Right.
But it's just like Doomsday's like, hey, at the time, he's like, when I tell you, you need to kill him, but not right now. He needs to evolve again. Is something I don't know what's going on. It's hopefully I hope it's not a huge event. I hope it's just a Superman thing. I really do. I'm kind of tired of these huge DC events. But that shit ended with Doomsday facially unrecognizable, and Clark with nothing but blood on his hands, and Lois is like, you gotta calm down.
I need you to chill, bro.
He's like, you gotta calm down. I know what he represents. I know what he means to us, but you've put him down. So Mercy comes in. They take take Parasite away, and they trank Doomsday because he's weak enough. Parasite drained enough of him to because the problem is Boy's going to kill him, and Clark was like, you can't kill him because if you kill him, he's going to come back and he's going to be immune to what you do.
Yeah. Like
you
a goddamn
can't kill
board.
him. You need to be on point. You need to be on call to weaken him so that I can come in and put him down. But yeah, he got ripped in half. So.
Hey.
Fucking absolute Batman is still really good. So he takes the money, right?
Oh, he ended up taking the money?
He took it, but then he put it at the zoo where Thomas died, and then he used it to make a fucking bat symbol. So he didn't take it. And so they beat the shit out of him. And Black Mask is talking to him, and he's like, "Oh, I recorded everything. You've been talking to, you just been sent off to the authorities." And Boy's like, "You thought you cooked for that? You didn't." He's like, "Bruh," he's like, "I grew up on a pig farm." And he goes into depth about how when they put pigs down, they shoot that bolt. But he was like, "But every now and then, pig will die in a split second of pure ecstasy, pleasure, and all this." And and it's like it only happens if the pig is relaxed enough for the bolt to hit that one particular part of the brain. It has to be have to be relaxed for the bolt to go deep enough. And he uses that analogy and just starts spitting game to like all of Gotham. He's like, yep, blah 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 blah. He's like, yep, this man was supposed to be the guy who, who helped you guys. Really, he's like, I made a deal with him, $200 million. I offered it to him. All he did is 2 weeks for us to do our thing, and then he would have the money and the tools to really make a difference. But he didn't take that. He's like, I invited him to the party. He returned my invitation, so I'm gonna invite you guys to the party. There's guns everywhere, there's money everywhere, and there's like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Wow.
Have fun, Gotham.
Wow.
So they kick Bruce off the thing. I'm just like, Bruce, you need to fucking learn your fucking lesson, bro. It's like, everybody knows. Like, he's just like, okay, and sure they know. They don't care. If they really cared, you wouldn't be fucking needed. He's like, if they really cared, it would be random vigilantes more than you hunting us down in the street. But they're not. He's like, they don't want it to happen, but they don't really care enough to really go out and really stop it. Because if they did, I wouldn't be in business. My gang wouldn't be running shit.
Facts.
Straight up made it was just one of those that moment for Bruce where you got a lot to learn and you got a whole fucking lot to lose, because you gotta remember, this is a universe where all his old rogue gallery are his childhood friends.
Yeah, so he's known him
Universe
forever
where his mother is still alive, and she's like very politically active.
Woo.
So like Jim is pretty much his godfather, more or less.
Oh, wow.
Like straight up like his godfather. Like he arrested Martha long time ago.
Right.
And by the time they got back to the police station, he had let her go and then gave her money to get a new sign because she was picketing something. That's just how close they are. Like he's like a father. He's like an uncle to Martha and Thomas, and like a grandfather / godfather to Bruce. Like they're really close. So it's just like, bro, he has a lot more to lose in this universe.
Wow, connections. Love it.
Yeah.
See, this is why
Absolute is really good.
I mean, and every time I hear about Absolute, like that gives me I got nothing but respect for the book, and I'm hearing more and more good things. Again, I'm a Marvel junkie, but when DC has a solid story, bro, I can't sit here and get mad. I can't get mad at all.
Have you? Hey, I'll just speak of comics. I know you're reading it. Have you read? I haven't like read it yet. Have you read AVA 3?
Number 3? No.
Yeah, came out the 19th.
Okay, thank you for telling me. That means I need to order it.
Yep.
I need to order it. I went and ordered 1. I mean 2. I ordered 2. Yeah, that's my new assignment. I ordered 2. And there was that scene where a certain character was running with a group, and his boy said, I can't leave him, but we're gonna need you. I can't leave him. And I was
I was waiting. I was wondering if you read that, because I know he's gonna comment on that.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. When I saw that, I was like, ugh. I mean, we didn't see a body, so you already know what that means. This man, this is Steve.
You know good well he's gonna show up on the ship. I'm like, nigga, how'd you get here?
This is Steve.
Freedom. Like, that don't make no fucking sense.
Bruh, Steve, son. Steve, all day. Steve.
Right.
Steve Rogers, son. Shoot. But no, I'm looking forward. I didn't know 3 had came out, so that means I gotta order 3. So yeah, I gotta get my hands on that. But I'm glad that you are seeing a lot of these comics and stuff like that. But but the shit that, like I said, it gets back to what I was saying earlier. If you're gonna have a debate, know the character. Know the characters.
Oh yeah.
Because you can easily come at me and say some old off the wall shit. Like, oh man, Batman would beat the brakes off of Spider-Man.
No, he fucking would.
Excuse me?
In no universe would Batman beat Spider-Man. It's like that. Honestly, I think that would be like his worst matchup. Somebody that you can't put down immediately outside of ethyl chloride, and even then,
Pete's ready for that shit.
Yeah, he's ready for that because he has stuff that can dampen the effects pretty effectively.
Right.
It's like, not only that, you fight off of fear.
Yeah.
And you're not, fear and stealth and stuff like that. You're not sneaking up on this man. You don't use guns, and if you did use guns, he's going to dodge that shit point blank. You can't physically hurt him. If he punches you one time and puts his all into it, it's going through you.
Facts.
Okay, your chest in this which he
Hey.
proved against Fisk. Again, fucking Fist up. He fucked Fist up. So, yeah. When Peter doesn't hold back, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I'll still never get over when Otto's like, I'm gonna be a superhero, and punched a random regular dude as hard as he fucking could, and saw his elbow at the base of that man's chest, and he was like, "Oh my fucking god!"
I could have died.
Surprise,
truly the
surprise, surprise, surprise!
I am truly the superior Spider-Man. No, you're not.
Look, Pete's been holding back for years. Pete has been holding.
Then again, you did see that comic I shared the other day where Sandman didn't hold back and went inside.
Oh yeah, that shit was fucked up. That shit was just jacked up, bro. I was like, damn,
oh,
bro.
Bro, like there's so many understated characters like in Marvel, Like I'm like, I can name like 10 motherfuckers who will tune Bruce Wayne's ass up hand in hand. Peter, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Wolverine. Let's see. Squirrel Girl.
Oh yeah.
Iron Fist.
Yeah. Iron Fist. Yeah.
Iron Fist. Any Iron Fist. I don't care which one it is. Danny, new boy with the sword. Let's see. I don't know about Matt. They might draw.
Murdoch?
Who? Murdoch?
Yeah, Matt Murdoch.
Yeah.
I'll put this way. Actually, I take that back.
I think Murdoch got the upper hand.
That back.
Murdoch got the other hand.
And Matt was like, I don't give a fuck. I'll kill you.
Oh yeah.
When he was the head of the hand, yeah. Because he would have been like, all right, I might not beat you, but these 3,000 ninjas will. Good luck.
Also, while we're on that, when we since you mentioned Matt, it's coming out soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Next week.
Yeah,
sure is.
And did you watch? Look. Did you watch the one where I don't know if they brought in Bullseye and Matt Spark and Daredevil's going down there, getting stuck with all the blades and all the stuff, and freaking Bullseye thought he got away. Oh, here I am, and smacks him. I don't know if it's a new. I think it's in a new one. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I saw the old Netflix. But good grief! All I know is Matt Murdock and Bullseye were going at it, and Matt didn't care.
Yeah. Again, that's another character who has what do you call that shit? He has that bonus for hallways. Just like a Skywalker, a Murdoch. Murdoch has +10 to hallways.
You were fighting in a hallway.
Well, you're fighting in a hallway. Guess who's about to win this fight?
Well, I mean,
I got this.
It actually increases his visibility.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
because the sound is constantly bouncing back and forth, so it almost gives him a clear picture.
Yeah.
I saw that in a comic book years ago. They actually went into that. Like in the hallways.
Yeah, they broke that shit down.
There's so many people who could piece him up.
Yeah, I mean, again, everybody's like, well, if Batman has prep time, I'm like, okay, if I give Batman prep time, folks, that means I got to give this other person prep time
too.
too.
Give Peter prep time. Peter's going to just give himself a nice dose of inoculation against the one thing that can immediately put him down. Clark ain't doing shit. He's going to dodge a batarang.
Oh yeah.
Like,
but would Bruce throw it with mouse intent? Now, does he do it? Is he like a spider? Yeah, truly Spider-Man. Didn't they say the tingle, the text mouse intent?
What Spidey sense? You talking about Spidey sense in general?
Yes.
I think it just detects anything that's a danger to him.
Yeah, anything that's a danger.
Because it might not, like if a meteor is falling out the sky, or like
obviously,
or like a car is about to fall, a car's about to hit him. The dude might not be, trying to run him over. He might just be drunk at the wheel, or asleep at the wheel, or knocked out. He would still detect that, and he would flip over.
Okay.
I think it's any kind of danger, which is why, like that's crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? How would he beat him?
It was.
Like, y'all realize that this is a motherfucker who got mad one time and threw Hulk in outer space.
Yeah.
Just smart. So we'll see.
But
I missed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed
Bruh,
that.
he
Okay.
threw Hulk.
Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool will fuck Bruce up.
You talking
He
about
would
Deadpool or
fuck. He would fuck
Spider-Man?
Bruce up and ruin that man's legacy.
You talking about Spider-Man?
No, we're talking about Bruce
Batman.
Wayne.
Bruce versus Wade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wade would completely fuck him up.
Because he wouldn't know what to do.
You would
They're
know-
like, oh man, he fought the
no.
Joker before. No, this is something totally different.
It's totally different.
Yeah. He fought the Joker. I'm like, and he would kill. I'm like, oh, the Joker's blah blah blah. He's no one to fuck with. You're right. He's no one to fuck with because he doesn't have a limit he won't cross. But he's still a fucking human. You send Frank Castle and give him
God.
a van full of bullets in 2 weeks.
God.
Everybody there is
not even 2
dead.
weeks. Not even 2 weeks.
Did.
Not even 2
What
weeks.
happened?
2 days.
Did. They're dead. Turn that shit, bruh. That shit turns into the
Two-Face.
death wish.
Bullets in the head.
No, Joker does what he
Two-Face.
does because he knows Bruce
Penguin.
will let him get away with it.
Yeah. You're truly incorruptible.
Yeah, okay. Be like, okay. Shit.
But you all right? Deadpool, Frank Cat. No, they don't hold back. Deadpool just do it just cause. It's like, oh, I gotta stop here. Pow. That's it. Okay, cool. Where's my money?
Yeah. That's like fucking Moon Knight, bro. It's like cats talking about
God.
Moon Knight and shit. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna knock this dude out. Oh, well, he had a whole, he had some other shit going on in his head and he decided to fuck you up. Khonshu, so like, I get it.
Yeah.
Khonshu says, hey, I got you, bro. I'm like, appreciate you.
There's just so many people who would tune him up. T'Challa would tune him up. Hell,
No
I'd go as
question.
far as to say Storm would tune him up. Because people don't know. Storm got hands. She beat fucking Scott when she had no powers.
Yeah. She
Right,
also whooped Callisto.
Mm-hmm.
Callisto, and remember, that's how she became leader of the Morlocks. She hand to hand. She didn't have no powers at the time. She beat the brakes off old girl.
That bitch is fucking cosmic, so it's like when I tell you Marvel is, we're gonna here's another bouquet of flowers.
Oh yeah.
So, yep, gonna make you. Yeah, that bitch is straight up cosmic now.
Which I love.
Didn't know that, but thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
She is cosmic. Her outfit, she's called the Eternal Storm or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Wow. Wow. The Eternal Storm. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Eternal Storm, and of course, her and Doom are. I don't know if they're about to fight or what.
They had dinner, didn't they?
If you look up, yeah, they had dinner because, Doom is that motherfucker that always knows. Like, nigga, how did it?
Right.
And he deduced that she didn't have her powers. And she's like, why you ain't got your powers? He's like, I can get your powers back, blah 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 blah, all that. Because he was like, he gave her a dinner. She ate, and he gave her some something for dessert, and she ate it. And just kind of like, it's fine, but blah, whatever. And he used that. He's like, wait a minute, you're a mutant. That food should taste delicious to you because it is how it interacts with most mutants. There's certain things that they take that just doesn't taste right to them, and it didn't taste right to her. But I was like, yeah, you don't have your powers, do you? I'm like, dude, that's one of them. Like, this motherfucker, bro, let me go. It's 2 in the morning. I don't need to sleep, dude. I'm good. Don't show me to my chambers. Just go. I'll get my stuff later. You on some bullshit. But she talked to, I think it was Eternity she works for now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
She works for
you're the
Eternity.
Eternal Storm now.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. All right then.
That bitch is straight up cosmic.
The Eternal Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm gonna
Like
say.
she talked to her dad, some self-discovery stuff, but Storm is eating. Yeah, man, there's so many motherfuckers with fucking who would just piece Bruce up. Like I said, Deadpool will be the one I won't want to see. Why? Because I don't like Bruce, and Deadpool wouldn't beat him. Like the whole thing with that's the one thing. And granted, I know that Marvel benefited more from that old crossover years ago than DC did because it's a popularity vote. Because I love Storm. Now current Storm is different, but Storm back then wasn't fucking with Diana. I'm sorry, and not with no lightning strike.
Oh, you talking about from back when DC Marvel versus DC, way back when? Like, okay, that you remember it was a fan vote. We all know this. It was a fan vote.
Yeah, it's a fan vote.
But it's one of those things that you got to sit back and look and go, man, okay. So we're talking about a fan vote. We know that it's a popularity contest at the end of the fucking day.
It's just that some of them, we know, it's just, it was so, like, the Storm and Diana one was crazy because she struck her with lightning. And I'm just like, that would have not worked that way.
No.
At all. Lobo and Wolverine was some bullshit. I'm like, y'all hold Lobo so fucking bad. Because I know Wolverine's gonna out-popular everybody but Superman and Batman.
Right.
And even then, he might edge out Superman. Probably not Batman, because Batman is the most glazed superhero in history.
Facts.
For no fucking reason.
No, he remember,
You know what my superpower is? I'm rich.
I'm rich.
I told you what
superpower. He has two: money and self-righteousness.
I told you how I felt about fucking Batman. I done broke that shit down multiple times. Fuck Batman. Fuck Batman.
Yeah,
okay.
fuck him.
Yeah, fuck Batman. Why do you hate Batman so much, Rio? Well, because think about it. You're a rich motherfucker with all this goddamn money. You're sitting up here wearing a goddamn costume, running around beating on the mentally ill. That is exactly what you are doing. You're a man dressed up as a bat beating on the mentally ill. Motherfucker. You could take all that money that you got. Exactly. You could take.
I'm just trying to clean up Gotham.
Yeah, like what old boy said at last in damn Dark Knight Rises. Oh, they need Batman. No, they don't. They need your resources. Use your money to help reform to where this shit doesn't ever happen. So there's no more fucking Joe Chills.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we would be okay if that happened. But
like,
no.
I gotta go get my ass beat in a sewer
Yeah. But yeah.
by a man with an odd voice.
Facts. Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Well, what's your problem?
Even though I still love it, I don't care what anyone says. I love his voice.
Oh, you
like,
talking?
bro, you got tuned up by a fucking simp, which we're not gonna go into Dark Knight Rises, but yeah, man, like that shit, that whole popularity shit, it just sucked because they had to right away. How is Storm gonna beat Diana? Like current Storm is just like how is Storm gonna beat Diana? Eternal Storm? Yeah, she's just gonna she's cosmic. So I'm sorry, Diana, we love you, baby. We love you.
We do.
But this is an L you're taking, and it's okay. It's okay. It's still a victory for women.
Take
right?
the L this one time.
Yeah, it's still a victory for women. All right.
Just you know.
This bitch
We're
is
just making the
cosmic now.
It's for the culture. It's for the culture.
Like she got a welcome email from Franklin saying, "Hey, welcome to the upper tier." You know, she's arrived.
Oh yeah.
You know, but
yeah.
like, what was it? I mean, hell, you know how dumb it was because fucking, you know, and I know Greg is gonna be like, "Amen" when I say this.
I'm listening.
Steve Rogers would cripple Batman in about 20 seconds.
Thank you, Jesus.
He would cripple Batman in about 20 seconds.
You
If Steve went all out, Bruce is dead within 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
Within 2 minutes.
Anybody who sits here and says otherwise.
People say, "Oh, but Bruce is peak human." I'm like, yes.
Peak human.
Steve is peak human with some extra shit. some extra shit.
Like I told y'all, I use the Baron Blood defense for anytime someone wants to sit there and bring that shit up. Look, okay, Baron Blood is a fucking vampire. All right.
Yep.
Steve sat there, was fighting Baron Blood during the day. It was about to be nightfall. Steve had a choice. Steve said, well, if I let this motherfucker go, he's going to come back even stronger and kill more people. What does Steve do? He takes the side of that vibranium goddamn shield and slices that fucker's head off. Because that's what Steve Rogers does. Okay? So, like, I don't want to hear it. Motherfuckers sit there and complain, oh, man, you know, Steve wouldn't beat, Batman would beat. No, the fuck he wouldn't. That man has hands, son.
Like I said, like that little comic book where Joker tried to where Batman sent Joker to fuck with Metropolis,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and Superman
yeah.
was just like, "Oh yeah, just looking around.
Yeah.
All right, I found all the bombs." So he's
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck?" Blah 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 blah. And Superman tells the jokes. "Oh, you don't like a joke. Oh, you only like it when you tell the joke. Oh, okay, I see how that is. Oh, blah blah blah. I can kill you right now. You don't kill. You're a superhero. You have a code." I'm like, "No,
No.
Batman has a code.
Has a code.
I just don't generally kill people."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. I just
I
don't.
just don't generally. Like, I don't have a code. I just don't
Nah, I
generally kill
will-
people.
Now
You know?
Batman. Now there was one time Batman killed, and that was God. It was the same. Damn it. Batman did kill the Joker on the way to dropping him off, and he turned himself in.
Mhm.
I think that was like the different. I think that was a different timeline of the Injustice.
I think
timeline.
it was an injustice, one of the injustice timelines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please-
So he
please
killed
tell
the
me-
Joker. To,
Mhm.
Huh?
Go
No, I'm
ahead.
saying,
killed-
what did Gordon do? Because I hope Gordon be like, "Oh, thank you for your service, Mr. Wayne." And this, there you go.
I'm
There's your suit. What are you doing? I'm
I'm
letting
Bruce.
you go.
I'm Bruce Wayne. No, they didn't let him go. He went to prison. Bruce, and then Superman shows up and say, "Hey, man, I can get you out of here." Everybody had guns on Superman, like, "Oh, what are you doing? You're breaking out a prisoner." Superman
This
said,
this motherfucker killed the Joker.
Just say the word and I'll bust you out. And
No.
Batman was like, look, bro, I need to stay in here and do my time. I'm no better than any other criminal.
I'd have been
in here
like,
to
"You're
commit
better
a
than the
murder."
Joker." I say you're wrong. You're better than the fucking Joker. Really? I'm like, yes. I was like, "You killed Joker?
Yeah,
Why?"
because Lois was
he
pregnant
killed
too,
all
and
these
said, "You're
people.
having a girl." Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay, there
Yeah.
you go. You didn't kill people because I'll see if this will rile up Joker today. No, you didn't. Like, stop trying to put yourself on the Joker's level. Joker is not human.
Oh yeah. But he killed the Joker for.
He's got to be put
Suits.
down.
Yeah, he killed the Joker for Suits at that point in time because he didn't want the stuff of injustice to happen because
That's right.
he saw what
Because he
happened.
knew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Because
Man.
he's
he
Imagine
knew
if
what
Bruce-
Boy Scout code would go on the ends, man.
Imagine if Bruce thought about that, all the other thousands of people that Joker's killed. That'd
Oh
be crazy.
God. Oh
Imagine.
God.
Like I said,
If he took on his
Frank
dad's
Castle in that
mentality at
universe?
that point in time, oh yeah, 2 days, not 2 weeks, 2 days for Frank Castle.
Mhm.
2 days, and then he could just smoke for the rest of vacation.
That's right.
Yo,
Frank would be like,
I'm
"I'm
on
good."
vacation. I'm
Frank
good
will be
now.
like, "You know what? I'm good."
Gotham is saved.
It changed. I mean, that's just how it is. But anywho, y'all, I've enjoyed this as always.
course.
Yeah, preview for next week. We gonna get into movies. We're gonna get into specific comic book movies because
Oh my
somebody
God, we're
brought up
going
a
down
good
the
point
hole.
about somebody brought up a good point about the Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna let you have that one. Oh, I'm gonna let you go in
Like,
because
I'm gonna say my piece on Dark. Like, I love Dark Knight.
Yep,
Mhm.
It didn't have too many plot holes.
of course.
Uh-huh.
Dark Knight Rises was that movie got like it was a movie I would watch when I was first losing weight.
Mhm.
Like every week when I would like bump up my weight, I would celebrate by getting like a piece. I went to some bakery that was in Bremen, or not Bremen, but in Villarica. I can't remember what it was. And I
Okay.
would get a slice of cheesecake. Nothing crazy. One little slice as like my reward for running my 7 days and increasing another half a mile
Oh God.
or another quarter mile. And I would watch, and I'd get home, I'd run, get my cheesecake, or I get my cheesecake, put it up, go run, come home, shower, eat my breakfast, eat my cheesecake, and as I'm doing that, watch Dark Knight Rises. Nothing to really, engage the brain. 'Cause I watch so many times. Like if I passed out, I passed out. Yeah, I would just watch that. I've never had a movie where every time I watched it, I liked it less, and I discovered another plot hole. Never in my life. Until then.
Interesting. But that's one of those movies that I can think of a couple movies where I've found plot holes in them, and I'm just like, do I really enjoy this? Am I really liking this shit?
It was just crazy. Like, not only was there plot holes, the characters' motivations made no sense. Talia made no sense.
Nope.
Jim Gordon sending every cop down there made no sense. When the first two movies, he was like this strategical genius.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like how they captured the Joker in Dark Knight. Man faked his death and
Yep.
to get the jump on him. And this motherfucker's
Yep.
like, send everybody down there. It's like,
They were rushing to complete it, man. Call it what it is. They were putting a rush on it. Nah, I'll call it that. I hate it when they rush just to rush, because you're like, I'm done with this. Let's go. I'm over with it. Dude, just finish it properly and it'll be fine. We won't ask you for no more.
and Talia was pointless.
Yes.
There was no reason for her to even be in the movie.
No.
And I love Marion Cotillard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
As an actress, as a beautiful woman, I love her as an actress. But the worst death scene I've ever seen. And it was just like, alright, you got Talia al Ghul. I'm like, you're just going to shoehorn Talia al Ghul? You're going to shoehorn her like this? And then when you do it, you ruin the best part about the movie.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, Bane was literally a simp. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
I did this for you, my love.
I'm like, why?
He got cut, too. So
I'm like, oh, because she loved me. I'm just like,
the motherfucker got cut. Call it what it is.
Bane.
He was really pissed off because Talia gave them cheeks up to freaking Bruce with no problem.
Yeah.
He gave up them cheeks.
And not only that, and then her reasoning for being mad was stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, just like,
Oh.
my father left my mother in a prison where, she, met a tragic end. Everybody who's watched that knows what happened.
Yeah.
Well, I hated my father until you murdered him. What?
That just don't make sense.
Like that shit should have ended with Bruce. Like, wait. He
Uh,
should have took his mask off. What do you mean?
What
He's
the
like,
fuck
yeah, you murdered
mean?
him, and I hate you for it. I'm like, but you hated him.
But
Yes.
you hated it.
Yeah.
But now you hate me because I murdered him? Yes, I'm like.
That's
so
because
if,
I wanted to end him.
Yeah.
I wanted to end him.
I'm like,
Okay,
so-
fine, whatever.
That's crazy.
Again.
Nuts. Don't get mad at me because you didn't get your revenge. Go and live a happy ass life. Shit.
Exactly. I did the work. Yeah.
Shit.
Now I'm gonna
You
blow
didn't
up
have to do
Gotham
it.
to finish
Ugh.
my father's work. You mean your
Ugh.
father that ran that organization that you hated?
Right. And you're gonna
What?
just what the hell?
Again. Again. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have that shit.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I
why
had
didn't y'all
that
just introduce her in the first one? Y'all could have introduced her in the first one, and it would
Yep.
be like, oh shit, and not did that whole, oh, I hate my father. They could have did like, oh wow, old girl's actually Talia
Talia al Ghul,
the
yeah.
past two movies. That'd have been crazy. Oh snap, yeah.
Yep.
Like a contingency plan, hey, if Bruce goes off the rails, something happens,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to take over.
What?
Yep.
That would have been super cool.
What? That shit ain't gonna happen, dog. Hey, it is what it is. Anyway.
It is.
And on that note, folks, as much as I enjoyed it, loving it, y'all, we're going to have to bid you guys adieu. So from Riovane, thank you for tuning in to the Outpost 406 podcast. I will definitely get these shits edited sooner than later because, hey, look. You remember, I take my time with every goddamn thing. Anyway.
I know.
Sanosuke, what you got for him?
Nothing yet, folks. I did try a live broadcast yesterday. I'm gonna go back and edit the video because my stupid butt was talking the whole time and I pulled a Knox. So yeah,
fantastic.
I pulled a Knox. I pulled a Knox.
I know
But
he's
yeah,
gonna love to
nah,
hear
I'm
that shit. I know he's gonna love to hear that shit.
I got the. Hey, at least my character don't look like Drake. That's all I'm saying.
That's funny as fuck.
But no, I'm gonna go back and edit it, and I do say, and yet again, I will say I got to the point of the cutscene of what in all. I did say what in all capacity was this dude doing. So I did manage to turn at the end of my broadcast say, and that's why you don't fuck with spiders. Spiders need to die. So yeah, I tried to turn it back on yesterday, but something was just acting funny, so I gotta go through and edit it. But again, that's it. Y'all can find me at Sanosuke Plays. Sanosuke_27, and that's it for me. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend.
All right, and Mr. TeaVirus, where can the people find you?
Oh, FTC TeaVirus, FTC_TeaVirus, like always. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think. Well, did we? Well, we kind of went a little over, but it's okay.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
probably could
We
have
made
kept
up for
going.
lost time.
We could have kept
Probably
going.
could have kept going.
Yeah.
We kind of had to hard stop ourselves, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to check out these gentlemen's channels. I actually need to go. No, I'm subscribed to your channel. Why didn't it not give me a
Notification.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm not that important. It's okay. It is.
No, if I'm clicked to your post notification bell and it's set to all, like I do for every channel I subscribe to.
That's right.
Eh,
Hit the
if
bell,
something else
folks.
Hit the bell. Subscribe.
Like, subscribe, damn it.
Yo, so yeah, Sanosuke plays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, like I said, I pulled a Knox yesterday, so you know.
That shit's funny as fuck
What
that you
the-
did that.
This ain't.
Does it got a picture of Sanosuke Sagara in the corner?
No.
Okay.
Oh. What?
Wait. Okay, no, this is you. This is you. I was oh, yeah. I'm sub to this. Yeah, why is? Or wait, I'm not sub to this. Who am I sub to?
Oh,
I don't
shit.
know. He's
You
giving
sub-
abuse to everybody else. Oh, I'm so upset.
You motherfuckers are
It's
silly,
all,
bro.
it's all good. It's all good. Hey, man, like I said, I'm new to this whole
Wait, what is
streaming
this
gig.
AMV you posted?
Oh, that's from a long time ago, dude. 17 years ago. Long time
This
ago.
man used what's that? Take You On
Yeah,
with
a long time ago with Sanosuke,
with Sasuke
Naruto.
versus what's his name, Haku.
Mm-hmm.
Haku. Yeah, long time ago. Hey, don't make fun of me, bro.
No. Hey, we all gotta start somewhere. I like it. I'm like, wait. Yeah. Cause I watched your To the Wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched part of it.
Yeah, like I said, I gotta go back and fix it, and then I tried to do it again for a part to continue on, but I got like 4 minutes in. I was talking about how whatever those little cat-like creatures were, like freaking Ewoks, and it just kind of cut out on me. So I was like, I need to delete that.
That's funny as hell. But you know what? And for me, Riovane, Outpost 406 all day. We got a Discord up. We're probably gonna put a link to it soon as I start editing the videos. But again, I am thankful that you guys tuned in. Remember our sponsors. Make sure you get your pets spayed and neutered to control the pet population. And if you got that reference, that my dog, my boy got that reference. My boys got
Thank
that
you, Bob.
reference.
Thank you, Bob.
You're very welcome.
You should get your pets spaded and neutered. You should feel
The
a strong way
price
about this.
we're here at the Price is Right.
What about homelessness and child soldiers and stuff? Man, that'd be alright. Make sure you get there. It's like, oh, you're right. We should send money over there so they can make sure they get their pets spaded and neutered. Really?
Yeah. For the child that stop child soldiering. Anyway, and on that note, you guys take it easy. Love you all. Be well. See you next week.
Peace.